Alright, so greetings and salutations. Apparently, our cameras are still messed up, so give me a minute to take care of that. I am Dan Latham. Welcome to Roll Hit Die Presents Dungeons with Veterans. I'm also known as Shadow Digar, and I'll be running these folks through another episode of the Three Stooges.
You thought about that a long time there, buddy,
yeah, I was
pal.
trying to figure out because one of our Stooges is not here tonight. So that's why part of our issue is our camera's a little messed up. Todd will not joining us tonight. He is out on maneuvers. And so, while I fix the cameras, my players can start introducing themselves and go.
But we don't know what order to introduce in. We're so confused.
I'm
Oh,
gonna go.
you go.
My name is Tara. I am playing Belfie Twinblade. Currently staring the mimic down, I guess. And excited to see if we can pull this heist off. And next, it looks like, well, okay. If we're going by my forehead, it is Brother May I. So let's do that.
Alrighty then. I am Marcus Scott, former Air Force. I'm playing Brother May I tonight, the group's cleric warlock. That's out actually searching for the Lich, who's apparently sick today. So I don't know. Guess following that, as the cameras get moved around, I think Curtis is below me.
Yeah, it looks like it. My name is Curtis Ross. I am playing Surge, the Wild Hunt Shifter Druid. And the plan was, I guess I was going to go in with them, but plans change, and now I'm hanging out with my people in trees outside.
It's safer that way.
Oh, yeah, there went from being nothing outside to being 17 ravens, because, yeah. So, how about you, Rock?
So I'm betting that's going to be really valuable having you out there. So I'm Fritz, retired Air Force reservist, and I'm running Sergeant Rock, who's a World War II soldier who's found himself in this situation. And he's actually a warlock with everything reskinned. And I'm also running Dux Dumort, who is a halfling barbarian, rogue, chaos monk, everything else. And yeah, he's our trap finder.
Okay.
And then there's Corporal P.
I am Christy. I play Corporal Punishment with her lovely alicorn Fred. I'm former U.S. Army Reserve and Navy. And if there's anyone else, I don't know because I don't have Twitch up.
That's it. That's all of us.
Okay.
There's one of each of us.
I mean, currently we have the top of Surge's head, but there it is. Trying to make sure we're not eating on camera, right? Alright, so that should take care of the cameras for now. Till, something else happens.
Now, yes.
Meow? What?
Right, meow.
Meow.
All right, meow.
So, which one of my players would like to give us a recap of what happened on the last episode? And while we're at it, let's cue the Benny Hill music.
Oh, sorry. Well, I guess I can. Since yeah, well, we still did some shopping. I feel like we still have at least one store or two that we haven't gone into in this whole town. I'm sure we can find that after. Dan will love that. Us more shopping.
Sure. If you guys survive the night.
I
will.
promise not to do more shopping, can we survive the night? Can I make a deal, maybe? Anyway, so I got while we were sitting down for dinner, we had a delivery from a person with some information of what this job would be for Belfie to prove that she is who she is. And then some of the party members have decided that they would assist in this, which she is very grateful for. We did some recon on the place. Dux decided that he was just going to as they say, be the 10-foot pole and go on in and set off a trap. So now the house is aware that people are inside. Let's see what else happened. Oh, we have some Sergeant Rock has some amazing get out of jail free abilities with smothering rugs and such. Dux has a mimic on the tip of a dagger currently. We had lots of, was it ravens that are out in trees now? Yeah,
Yep.
20 some.
17. I thought
17.
about 20 some, but I decided 17.
Okay, so not to be like trying to
Not to
stay
go
conspicuous.
overboard, you know.
Right.
Not to go
So we
overboard, I
have
thought 16 would work.
a raven watch outside of the house right now. Corporal Punishment is currently bedding down with Fred as they felt that the armor clanking would probably not be helpful for a theft job. And Brother May I is currently out stalking the streets looking for a lich or anything that might lead to these children because we are right around the time period where another kidnapping is probably going to happen. I'm sure I missed some things in there. Oh, Dux did climb up on the ceiling, so that was kind of cool with his fancy new boots of climbing.
Rock's
And
got X-ray vision, I think.
yeah, Sergeant Rock did. Yeah. And I also realized that I do not like flying with Sergeant Rock when it's just for funsies at all.
Pretty high performance carpet.
Yeah, but very, very handy. He's a very good pilot. I'm just not up to task.
What's a pilot?
Well, I'm explaining what happened, not Belfie.
And
Give me a D20 roll.
Which screen? That's a 14.
Alright, you got disadvantage on attack rolls.
I believe it wholeheartedly.
You have advantage on an attack roll of your choice.
Ooh. I'm hoping I won't have to use that.
And speaking of advantage, we do have our point system set up, so if you want to give disadvantage to the players and advantage to the DM, it is listed up there for just a measly few points. If you would like to give any of the PCs, if you'd like to give any of the PCs or NPCs magic items and stuff, you can always spend the points for that too. No? Nobody likes that idea?
Huh?
Okay.
I mean, it's amazing and appreciated every time it happens.
Also, on top of that, it's been posted out there on our Facebook page, and I'm sure we're getting more people to see it than need to be seeing it. But we have advertised the fact that we will be doing an all-day game day on the 7th of November for Extra Life for the Children's Miracle Network. So come join us, watch us. I'll be running a couple games. Ronnie will be running one, and Marcus will be running one. So come out, show your support. If nothing else, you can hit that link at the bottom of our screen here that will link you to a chance to donate already right now to assist those children. Also need to announce that we're using Roll20, of course, for our maps and our minis. And I don't think there's anything else that I can announce. But Sergeant Rock, of course, has advantage from Caritas. Is there any other announcements that anybody else would like to make at this particular point in time?
generic advantage.
One
What's
of
that, Rock?
That was generic advantage just on one roll.
Yep. Did you talk about GUI's
I did not.
Kickstarter?
I haven't gotten the full information on it, but there will be a Kickstarter for GUI Cube coming before too long. That was the commercial that you saw us do to begin with. Is just a advertisement for the first chapter of a long-running series that they're working with called the Red Star Rising campaign. So if you had a chance to check us out on Fridays, that's we just finished the last episode of Chapter 3 this past Friday. And let's see. Once there's more information on the actual Kickstarter, we'll do our best to let you guys know about it. I know there's something else that I am missing. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure I will remember it at the most inopportune time. All right, it's Kickstarter. There's the fundraiser. Of course,
Extra life.
Extra Life. Of course, one of our. There it is. Once we reach 150 followers, that's the only other milestone that we are not quite reached yet on our channel here. So once we reach 150 followers, we will be giving away a copy of the first chapter for the Red Star Rising campaign to one lucky viewer. And after that, as we progress higher up in our followings, we will be finding different ways of rewarding our followers with giveaways. I think we still have one more portfolio to give away, which we would be giving away before too long. So without further ado, I guess we should jump right on in. Now.
But jump quietly because we don't want attention.
And
Yes.
if any of my players do know somebody who does do music, let me know later, off screen.
Okay.
Because I wouldn't mind getting maybe an animation and some music going for an actual opener on this as well. All right, so with that, I believe we last left off with an initiative roll being done.
Yeah, because of a mimic. Well, you didn't say roll initiative. You just said that's where we're gonna leave it.
Well, I think I did say roll initiative because I'm sitting here looking at a 19,
We
a
rolled.
16, a
Oh
17, and a
gosh,
6.
yeah.
I'll
Oh,
take-
those. I was hoping to reroll. Okay.
I mean, everything's fine outside so far.
I don't see a duck.
I'm just
roll.
stress eating ice cream. This is fine.
Yeah, I think we were doing the initiative rolls just to manage our activity in here. But
Yeah.
now we'll.
You want
Oh,
to?
you're right. No, because I put me in there, which means
Yeah, because
Something
we
about a mimic.
had. Yeah, we had an initiative rolled.
Oh, it was because combat started because the rug grabbed me
Hmm.
and I was going to suffocate. But then first thing I did was pop out of there on my turn using my special magical superpower.
Yes,
That's
because the
right,
carpet
'cause-
started.
all right.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. It was for the carpet. All right. So go ahead, roll initiative.
Think you can beat a 7.19 this time? Yes, you
Oh,
can.
That is 10 to it.
Damn it.
I said a silent prayer
I selected it.
to the D&D dice gods.
We
All
select.
right.
All right, now I have to select this guy. Then I have to select him here. And now I can go find his initiative button.
I believe my friends go on my turn after me, but I'll double check. Nope. So
I'm sure this is going to be fine.
Okay, so I have the exact same initiative roll as last time. A 4.
Okay.
All right. So let's go ahead and get everybody in ascending order. So the lowest goes first.
How would we just
That doesn't work. No. Okay.
that's
Is this
the
a
one.
golf?
All right.
Thank you.
That's Starfinder.
Not ready for that yet.
I'm still confused.
Sergeant Rock.
So confused.
Dux leans down and goes to tap on this little box on this end table here. And as soon as he taps on it, you notice a sticky residue that seems to adhere to the blade. And one of the symbols on one side kind of like turns and looks like it opens up and looks your direction.
In a friendly way?
Well, it's like a slit, almost like, I don't know, what, a cat eye kind of thing?
And we had to roll initiative kind of way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Important feature.
Just be glad it goes last, barely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do tend to behave in a rough manner. I guess we're gonna destroy it. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and aim carefully at it. Although it probably doesn't have all the features that are required, I'll go ahead and spin the cell slot and target it carefully. One spell slot left. And then I will open fire on it.
Is that loud? Is that going to be loud? We don't want loud.
Is Eldritch Blast loud?
Eldritch Blast is just a sound. In my head, I hear the sound of an M1 going. But we had previously determined that it's not particularly loud. Does 19 hit that little box?
Let me see. Yes, it does.
All right. 8 force and 5 necrotic. Shoot it again. Even
Hello,
better.
Hal, jump in my handbag.
11 and 2. And I am not going to use knockback because I don't want it shooting around the room. I like it being right on the end of Dux's blade.
Okay.
So I've done a total of 26 points to it. Is it dead yet?
Nope.
All right. I end my turn in disappointment.
You should have one more shot though.
But then Dux goes.
You do have
Oh,
3
three,
Eldritch
man.
Blast. Yeah, and you used 2.
I forgot. Yep. I'll shoot it again. And this is a really good hit. Yeah. So I'm up to 44 points of damage.
Okay. Noted.
Now I'm done.
Okay.
Then Dux.
Yes, Dux is next.
How big is this thing?
Well, it appears to be a 3-inch by 3-inch cube, like the one you're supposed to be trying to find.
Uh-huh. But it tricked us. What if Dux turned into a large bear and then just ate it, swallowed it?
That's his bonus action.
That's what he wants to do.
I mean, I know that characters are always worried about, wow, man, the worst thing that happen to me would be swallowed because there's monsters that have the swallow whole feature. Dux could be that monster.
Okay. So
But
Dux,
he's got
Crying silently in the corner.
It's a 3-inch cube, and he only becomes medium-sized because
doesn't-
he's small, becoming medium.
okay, so he doesn't get to go large.
No.
All right.
I
We'll
mean,
just
you
try
can still, if you wish,
Find it,
try
tear
to
it with his
shove the
claws.
3-inch cube in your mouth.
I mean,
All right, but he's still gonna bite it. He's just gonna go take the sword. And he's gonna go, arr, and then he's gonna claw at it. Arr.
All right, go for it.
In my head, this was going a lot quieter. I mean, that's a good rolls. If you could
He
roll
did.
mine, that would be great.
Red tear.
Is this a bite?
Where bite?
Oh, so you're, I get to roll for Constitution save for lycanthropy for my mimic.
Oh.
All right.
Oh no, we're
yeah, nothing's better than a box becoming a werebear box.
All right, so let me roll that Constitution saving throw.
I was joking that I was stress eating ice cream at the beginning just because, but it's turned into a real thing.
Well, normally it takes time to become a werebear.
Hey, there
Who
was
knows how long.
I had a friend adjacent to the target here because Buffy's standing right there. Do I get my?
It was.
Oh, I failed my Constitution saving throw.
You
Oh,
should
wow.
get your sneak attack, which is 1 or 2d6.
One, I think.
I think he's just a D6.
How many levels of rogue does he have?
Also rogue.
I'm sorry, how many?
Ooh.
Only 2. And I think you
Oh,
get 3
wow.
at 3. Or 2 at 3.
You get your second dice at third, yeah. So he's just got enough rogue to get the cunning action. So anyway, add 2 more. So that's, oh wait, and I didn't rage, so I just get that. Then I will claw at the box savagely.
Wow.
Where's that claw? Bear claw?
Wow.
Okay.
Poor little cube.
Mm-hmm.
Crap. So I'm watching them just demolish this cube, and I whisper, probably quieter than the whole attacks have been, going, we could have just put it in the handy haversack while it was attached to the blade. Because it's 3 inches big.
My haversack is new. I don't want to get it mangled from the inside. I encourage you to stick it with your sneak attack.
Right. Is that the end of his turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yep. All right. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make my attacks. I got a lot of things to throw at it. Actually.
I mean, looks like there's room to flank it with ducks.
Yeah. So I don't even need that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and oh my gosh, I apologize for whatever you might hear in the background here. I can't do anything about that. Okay,
Sports ball.
so I am still kind of new to this D&D Beyond in regards to putting advantage on. How do I?
All right, so what you do is you go to Beyond 20 at the top, and then type of roll. You can always have it roll twice or roll with advantage when you click that.
Okay, but it's
drop down.
always one or the other. Okay.
Yes.
That's okay.
But it can be taken off. You can just toggle it on or off.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my first attack is going to be my rapier attack, and I am going to move. So I am like flanking on that. That was the damage. I don't know why I hit the wrong thing.
So you gotta hit it first.
Yeah, that's a 14. I don't think that's going to do it.
Actually, 14 does hit it.
Okay, so we can use that 11 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Then I have crossbow expert, so I can also hit it with my crossbow if I'm within 5 feet with my hand crossbow with no penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So a 14 again. And that damage would be 9. And then I have my sneak attack damage for 25 additional damage.
Jesus.
Oh man. Yeah.
What?
Way over 100 now.
Got it.
And I whisper, I still think it would be a good idea to just put it in the bag. This could get loud. And that, I guess, is my turn.
Okay, so let's see. But you guys have definitely beat the hell out of this box.
Mm-hmm. Have I heard it? The noises or anything?
You know what? Let's see.
Oh, no, I hope not.
Give me a perception check.
I'm outside of a window.
That's true.
I still use my. Well, actually, let me double check something with the bird.
Perception
to see if
will be
the
the
bird.
birds. Yeah.
It's gonna be mine because wild shape. But I'm checking to see if I get anything because of that, like owls or something. No, I don't. It's the. Oh wow! I rolled super low. I rolled a 12.
No, you're not hearing anything at the moment.
Yep, I rolled 12.
I mean, unless Dux is actually roaring, as his lycanthropy form.
He did not rage, so he's got a mouthful actually.
Okay, so let's see.
I mean, he is a
Eeny,
rogue.
meeny, miny,
Hopefully he knows
moe.
how to be quiet.
I'm gonna go after Belfie. 25 to hit.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
All right, so you'll take 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
24 to hit for 7 points.
Okay.
And 24 again for 21 points. 10 of
All
that's
right.
acid.
Oh, I have resistance to acid. So 5 of that's acid. So that would be just subtract 5, right?
If you have resistance, it's having all the acid damage.
Right, but only 10 points of it was acid. So 19. Is that
5, so it'd be 16.
16?
11 piercing and 5 acid.
All right. And I bite my tongue so I don't yelp.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, I rolled for my crows just to have them in initiative. That's that 414 down there.
Just a dot.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh,
I typed it in, so
let me roll this
I
again.
brought out a spell marker.
Okay, it's not any higher. You have these weird pseudopods that come off the box that are sticking to you.
That's fun.
They're adhesive.
Mm-hmm. And
That's a
it's
good
almost
time.
as if it's coming from the table as well. Like maybe it's not just the box that was the mimic.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So, I guess where are we at now?
We're up to Surge.
Surge did his thing because he said he was seeing if he could hear anything outside. I'm sure he's not coming in through a
The
closed
box
window.
just attacked.
Yeah,
So
I'm
now-
not hearing anything.
So I hope the birds are all going chirp, 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 twinkle, 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 twinkle. Oh, mate, 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 mate.
They're not being loud, but there's some birds outside.
I think he's
And-
trying to get you to make as much noise as possible outside so they don't hear anything inside.
Yeah.
So with that, it is back to the top of the
Birds.
round. Sergeant Rock.
Sergeant Rock. Well, he's in the right position to keep shooting it. He's got his hex on it. $19 hit.
Yep.
All right,
It's gone.
I got it.
Oh, good.
I mean, he caused, well, like you said, well over 130 points of damage to the thing. It's gone.
Right. You know what's fun? When you forget to use your uncanny dodge. That's good. It's a good time.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good times.
All right, so yeah, as you hit it, the final hit, it kind of turns into like an amorphous goo.
Ew.
Poor
Oh.
thing.
I have 2 shots left. Is that table up to something?
No, the table and all, just
Part of it. Yeah.
So they were like a matched unit.
Yep. I
Yeah,
mean,
like-
a mimic could be a car for all you know. The wheels and all.
Well, you do have that rug.
Yeah, but we don't have to do anything with that. We can avoid that.
I could always use a second.
well, the rug is currently rolled up in like on a body shape to a body that's no longer there. So
Pop
It's,
down.
it's sad and hungry.
Yeah, it's rolled up. That's perfect. I can stuff it into my
If
Bag
you
of-
say you're going to put that in your sack, but you would not put the mimic in there.
the mimic was active. This thing's just a toy that I can bring back to Surge, so you can have a matched pair. Perhaps they will mate and produce little, bathroom
Handkerchiefs.
Yeah,
Little hand towels of despair. That sounds awful.
And no, you'll just leave that. They'll get out of the tub, grab it.
So, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
might.
the newest
okay.
thing, animated bath towel
I
that you should put in your bathhouse. That way it can attack anybody that goes to use it. They have no armor on.
Yep.
that is the best
everyone knows you don't use the decorative hand towels, Dan. They ask for it
Ah.
themselves.
Oh,
I
geez.
still say you awaken it.
time. And we can awaken
And
it.
may
Yeah.
I, while you're out and about, give me a perception check.
Perception. Yeah.
And maybe even an investigation. You're not
Okay.
seeing much. You're not really hearing much. You're just kind of walking around. Yeah,
Just
you're
walking
not.
around.
You're not gathering. And you're just meandering through the city streets.
Okay.
All right. Now, this door was already opened and then closed again by ducks, correct?
Yep.
So I know that he's already activated whatever traps were on this door. Can we do a cursory search in this room to make sure there's no secret panels or anything like that that might have the real item in it?
Ooh.
Go
All right.
ahead. Give me an investigation.
And I'm awful with that.
Ducks will assist you so that you get advantage, although Ducks is actually much better at it.
That's
So he'll
that,
take the-
or maybe I would assist ducks.
Yeah, he'll push you out of the way and start sniffing around the place.
That actually checks out.
Mm.
I'll be sending one squadron of ravens around the house looking at time. 4 will go, land in a tree. The other 4 will get up out of that tree and continue on. That's what I'll be doing outside.
Right?
Well, right now I'm trying to see why something's not rolling for me.
Oh no.
Oh well, figure it out later. All right, so you guys, Dux finds a peanut that's in one of the chairs. Apparently, it fell in there a while back and just got forgotten about.
We don't even know what happened that he found it because he's
He just kind of was sniffing around and.
yep. Yep.
But
all
you
scared.
don't find much of nothing else in here. I mean,
A copper. He pockets it.
Ducks, while you were out in the hallway, did you see any other doors close by?
Yeah, there's one. I can't do a Scottish accent.
I was
Beyond, there's one.
There's one across the hall, but there's a suit of armor. Looks
You know
like
what? That's not horrible.
it.
That wasn't bad.
I was there for a minute. I was wondering if you were trying to do Scottish or Swedish. Just checking. That's okay. I wouldn't have been able to do very good myself.
Oh,
All
I
right.
like
So
fucking Mindy. He's down for
what I would
breakfast.
like to do
That's your
is
Danish.
try and
Oh, okay, but it sounds like Swedish.
I can't. Okay.
Good too.
Right, so I'm fairly certain I can sneak around a set of armor with no problem. However, I don't know. Are you too comfortable sneaking through the hallway, or should I just go dash across? And I can communicate with Dux if he opens that communication line.
The mental communication. Sure.
Yes.
We will stay here and relax. And it looks like a TV room, so we'll find the remote and turn on the TV while you go across.
Just keep it on mute. And what? Wait, I wouldn't know mute. What's a television room? What's a TV room? I really need to stop trying to figure out what you're talking about, don't I? And with that, I'm going to try and open the door. I rolled stealth of 30. Oh, that looks dreadful. So with the stealth of 30, I'm going to try and open the door and see if I can see any of the suits of armor or anybody else in the hallway.
Okay, so there's
Just a crack.
What was that stealth check again?
30.
Okay, let's see.
16 plus 14.
Yeah, you think you're hidden.
Right.
Now give me a perception check.
All right. That's a 24.
You see what looks like 2 suits of armor standing down here.
Are they looking down this way, or are they just...
Facing forward towards the stairs.
Okay, I'm going to try and dash over. Oh, I'm nervous. To this room over here, and check that door for locks.
All right, so go ahead and investigate it.
And locks and
Yes,
traps.
those things, right?
Oh God.
It doesn't appear to be locked, but it doesn't appear to be trapped either.
Oh, completely safe.
Just like everything else in this house. Right. I'm going to try and uh, open the door.
All right, you go to
Just a
open the
crack.
door.
Just a peek in it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll provide adventure music. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun.
Mm,
All right, so you go to open the door.
hmm
Nothing happens.
Do I see anything through the crack that I opened it to? Is there anybody in that bed?
Doesn't seem to be.
I'm going to go in and quietly close the door behind me. And I'm going to look around this room. So I see this door here and then these other two, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And I don't notice any other person in the room.
No, you do not.
Okay. Um, if I look out these windows, do I see crows over here or no?
That would be a question for Surge.
I sent him out flying around
So then you may
to
see a couple
be
fly
looking.
by periodically,
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, watch.
as if they're circling, looking for food or something.
And then this door over here. I would like to stealthily try and cross the room, staying along the edge. Like so, trying to get to this balcony door.
Okay.
Try not to knock this tree over.
That's a 29 for stealth.
Do you think you're hidden?
And I'm going to go inspect this door. And because of everything we've encountered with this house, I'm fairly certain there's going to be one of those. Oh, did Dux tell us about the wire? He did not. I'm going to investigate this balcony door to see if I can notice any traps
Give me an
or
investigation.
locks. I am so bad at this. It's a 15.
Good enough to notice a little silver wire that runs across the bottom of the doorway.
Nice. Can I try and discern that?
You're certain if you go anywhere to touch it, it's a component for a spell.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You may have seen it before in your days. It's a alarm spell that the caster will lay it out.
Yeah.
Over openings and such, and if anybody comes close to it or crosses it, or
So I
touches
know that that's already been tripped then, because
You-
I would know they would have done their whole house.
you know, because you guys teleported in.
But Dux didn't.
So yes, you're certain that Dux may have set off an alarm. If he came in,
If somebody's
traditional-
aware we're here, I'm going to double up my speed, and I would like to look in this room and see if I notice anything before I move on to the other doors.
Okay, go ahead and look around.
So bad, Dan. So bad.
Yeah, you're trying to be very careful as not to leave a mess to the point that
Yeah.
you're like, you lift like maybe one shirt up in whatever wardrobe they've got set up. You know, you like slide just a little bit over to the, so you're kind of nervous and you don't want to mess anything up to make it known that you were here, so you don't really find anything.
I am out of practice, to be fair. Okay.
Well, I'm sure that your breaking and entering partner might have your nerves a little shot at this moment. You know.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead and try and send a message to them, and just think about, hey, there are two suits of armor looking straight ahead, down the hallway. This door that I just went into is unlocked. If you want to try and join me here, if you think you can get here stealthily, otherwise, hold tight. I'm looking around.
I'm guessing that the Ghostwise Halfling has been maintaining continuous communication with you. So
Yeah, because we would have established that.
in the bedroom. Oh, okay. You're over near some closets. Oh, okay.
And then I would look at these doors. and horrifyingly use my really great -1 investigation. Okay. So a 16, and I want to check this door here
Okay.
for locks and
You check
traps.
it, and it doesn't even seem to have a lock on it. It's just a doorknob.
Can I open it a crack?
Sure.
Okay. I just
There you
want to
go.
peek. I seriously doubt it's going to be in their washroom, but I'm going to. Is it an empty room?
Doesn't appear to be anybody in there bathing.
That's what I mean. So I'm going to go in and search in this room. Oh my lord!
There's no
Yeah.
water in the tub. You know that much.
Might be a kid.
There's no water in the tub. You know that much.
Seems a shame I could go for a soak. There are no other doors in this room, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And I would go look at this one. Why do I feel like we're at the wrong end of the house?
We might even be on the wrong level.
Yeah.
So
15.
this is another one of those doors that doesn't seem to have any kind of lock on it at all.
I'm
And
going to open their closet now,
you
quietly.
sure do.
Anybody in that room?
No, there's nobody in that room.
Okay. So let's see if I can.
You do see what looks like a hanger that's missing something in a more. How to put it? There's a suit of clothes missing, and the other clothes that are around that item all seem to be dress clothes, like evening wear.
Okay. Then I will try and go back out to this main door, check out the hall again to make sure that the armor hasn't moved.
Give me a perception.
It's a 22.
Okay, they're still standing there.
And a 33 stealth to get back to this room.
You think you're hidden?
I'll take that for what it is. Okay, and I will converse with you guys in hushed tones. It's just a living area over there, but we have to be very careful because I believe that you have probably already set off this alarm trap.
That's the case.
And we need to be quick. So we have options of. How do you feel about letting? Are the boots attuned boots that he has on? Yes. How do you feel about using your boots and scurrying across the ceiling again to get to the other side of the house? I don't see a way that I can get past these suits of armor straight away in front of them. What are your thoughts? And I can't open the windows or doors to let our companion in because it will just alert them that whatever way it is that you just went inside wasn't just a fluke.
Yeah. Well, when Dux had these, one of the suits of armor reacted a little bit to Dux. So did it simply move towards him, or did it just?
It shifted, like it was sensing there was something nearby. Because see, Dux came up. He didn't go all the way to the ceiling. He came up from the ceiling beneath, up to the deck there.
Here. Yeah, he did just scurry right past it at the end.
Right, what I'm proposing is that you, right outside this door, get up to the ceiling. And then as quietly as you possibly can, go to the room. There's the other doorway down here. I want you to go to the room, the next door on the same side of the wall as we're on right now. It seems like it's living quarters on the other side, and then more sitting rooms on this side. So maybe it would be on display the same, a mirror image of where this decoy was, perhaps.
Yeah, let's hope. Yeah, ducks can do that. He's quite stealthy.
Mm,
Famous last words.
Not quite as stealthy as you, but he'll take
that's
to the
okay. I
ceiling.
can't see shit, so it's a trade-off, really.
He is quite the investigator. He'll take to the ceiling and start working his way. I guess he doesn't cross. He works away up against the corner, trying to be as inconspicuous as he can along the ceiling in the corner.
Okay, how inconspicuous is he being?
Let's find
Very.
out. Before he steps out, Sergeant Rock will give him the blessing of Eisenhower.
Mm, like it.
That way I can add
The
a
blessing
one
of
to the
Eisenhower. What in the hell is?
Mm. It's not horrible for him.
No, not at all.
Oh,
Before
No, not at all.
people
I mean,
roll the guidance.
and the guidance, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
D4. Please
Yep.
be a 4.
I have a
Please.
button.
Please. No, it's not a 4.
No, not a 4. So, as Dux is crawling across his ceiling, the next thing he knows
Mm.
is these statues have moved. I mean, it's almost as if they moved instantaneously because, well,
Because he did.
no, they cast time stop.
nice.
So
This
those are
is
the
where I lose my family name, y'all.
So, that was a 22 on my roll to see him. So,
Huh.
I actually rolled it before you rolled the stealth check. So when I saw the 17 come up, I was like, "Yes, ain't gonna be good."
Yep. 22 versus 17. Nothing can be done about that.
I'm almost out of ice cream.
Well, I don't want to tell you about that.
Melting.
All right, so
Where'd they move to?
give me a moment, and I will put some in here. All right, so
Oh no.
one minute they're in their little alcoves. The next minute, the next thing he knows, almost like the passing of a second, they are standing in the hallway, in the middle of the hallway, looking up at him. Roll initiative.
But
What not?
But what?
Nothing wrong. Nothing can go wrong here.
No, nothing at all.
Absolutely nothing.
Damn it. So that's Rock. I have to be able to select. So did he keep his at all? He got a Rock. Okay.
I mean, how many times are you going to roll that same number there?
I mean, I rolled it on my sheet and then in the monsters manual. That's why it went to you on the GM layer.
Mm.
So, I guess. Makes sense they go after me. Just on their own initiative.
I might be a real
Same.
dick in just a minute.
Might.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess everybody's possibly rolled. It's going to roll, so hop in some descending order.
Right.
May I give me another perception investigation check, please?
All right. Perception. Investigation.
Who's a good roll?
You want another one from me also?
Are you out doing the same thing he was, or I thought you was back at the stables with Fred?
Yep, I'm out in front of the stables, just keeping a watch on everything.
All right, go ahead and give me one. Okay. Yeah. At one point in time, brother, may I you catch the glimpse of almost like a shadow moving over the top of one of the buildings.
Any guards nearby?
Not that you've seen.
Okay, I will try to follow that shadow and alert any guards that may come across along the way.
All right. So now we'll go at the beginning of the round here. So yeah, you and Sarge are watching his progression across the ceiling. In the same instance, it's like the statues are no longer in the alcove. I mean, they were there, and the next thing you know, they're in the middle of the, almost as if they instantaneously appeared right in the middle of the hallway, looking up at him. What would you like to do?
Okay, so don't hate me. I'm going to try and stealth behind them and go down the hallway.
Later.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So with the 26, do they see me here? Or can I stealth behind them without garnering an opportune
Give
attack?
me
because
a
they're
moment,
not?
and I will check. It appears that they're not catching any indication you're sneaking behind them.
Okay, so I'm going to use my dash action.
Mm-hmm.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to use my so with the rogue, I can ultimately move. Oh crap! Actually, I'm back here because I'm a halfling. -10. So I should have movement. Action that I can do as movement, and cunning action I can do as another movement. So I should have 25 more feet I can move. 10, 15, 20. Yep.
And you have your full movement because you're the thiefy rogue.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not.
That requires no or half moving.
Yeah, but I only have 25 feet of movement is why I moved back. I moved the traditional 30 and went, oh, wait, that's not right. And that'll put me right here.
Right behind one. Excellent. Sergeant Rock.
Yeah.
Right behind one of them. Perfect.
Same scenario. They were standing there 1 minute, and now they're standing in the middle of the hallway looking up at ducks the next.
Yeah, I don't like that much. I'll step out in the hall. From this hall, I can see out this window, right?
Did you undraw the curtains in that window?
No, we didn't want to draw any attention to ourselves. So I can't do the whole thing, but I'll try this. It's a long shot. I can do 5 guys. He's going to go over there. Oh.
Dan, my child is calling for me. I will be right back.
Go for
it. So those 2 guys get a saving throw with the spell DC is 20. I get to pick 5 people and just put them 120 feet from me. Yep. So I'm going to take the 3 of us and I'm going to put them at the far end of the hallway, way down here. And I'm going to take the 2 of them if they fail their saves, and I'm going to put them right into this corner of the room over here. Then I'm going to close the door.
So they're going in here, and everyone else is going over here?
That's right. I won't be able to close the door because I'm beaming up. But anyway, I can see that spot.
What's the DC?
So DC is 20.
The DC is 20?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Pretty nasty.
They're in that room.
And we are all down here.
Go ahead and I'll move Belfie down there since she's not here. You can go ahead and move the other 2. Alrighty then. And I believe it is now Dux's turn.
Duck Ducks is kind of like, what happened here? Actually, I wanted to measure that because I've got to be 120 feet away from me. It was.
So yeah, you were like right there. Everyone can be here.
Yeah.
All right, Corporal, you don't notice anything unusual at the stables with your perception check you rolled. All right, so what's Ducks doing now?
Well, and then of course I put my back against the wall, and then Ducks doesn't want to be in the hall anymore. He will do his track detector routine. He's just going to go. He's got lots of
Sorry,
movement.
siblings.
He'll run up here and just go right through the door.
So,
Oh, nice. As he does.
so,
Yep.
Tara,
Yeah.
Belfie was standing in the hallway sneaking past these things, and all of a sudden is now about, I don't know, about 120 feet down the hallway further than what she was, or close to it. Dux is
Okay.
standing next to you, Sergeant Rock is standing there, and the two statues are apparently gone.
And they're gone because of what he did, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You heard me say, everybody move out. Because he's got a verbal component.
Wait.
And then he went like you in there. Down. And we all peered way down here.
Okay.
And then you see Ducks immediately run down and run through the first door on the right.
Ran right through it without checking it.
Oh, no checking at all.
Okay, that checks out for him. All right.
That's Ducks.
I'll follow.
And well, once he gets in there, he's got plenty of movement. He pushes this couch onto this rug here to see if the rug is another one of those smothering rugs.
Okay, he pushes the couch over, nothing happens.
All right.
Is there
That was
anything else in that? Yeah.
All right, so I guess the light is supposed to represent your crows.
Oh.
Are you ravens?
Yeah, the light is my ravens, but they go after me.
All right, so what are you doing?
I sent them all about to fly around. They can only fly 50 feet, well, 100 feet a turn, move. So, and I'm just, going around looking as well on my own, seeing if I can hear what I hear, since I can hear much better than they can.
All right, so double move. I think that's all they can do at this point in time. Okay, so now we come back to the top of the round. So yeah, Belfie, you notice these two suits of armor come walking out of the room that you guys initially came out of. So now you know where Rock sent them.
Right. I'm going to move up to this door here and carefully, I'm just going to try and open it and peek inside.
Without checking anything?
No, I don't have time. I'm not using my action for it. Occupational hazard. We went over this.
There you go.
Right. I don't notice anybody inside when I open the door slightly.
You do not.
I would like to step inside and check this room to see if it has anything that I'm looking for. Ooh, that would have been a good roll.
You find some different books on local cultures, but you don't seem to find any case or displays of the
no
item
panels
in question.
or
Yes, no secret panels or nothing. Just the door on the other end.
And this coffee table, that's nothing?
Just a coffee table. A little fruit bowl in the middle.
I don't know that. All right, I don't
Kind of
since I looked through that room. I don't think I would have any extra movement. Well, I can extra bonus action. They already know we're here, so I'm not going to try and. I'm going to try and get down this way and head towards this last door because I'm trusting him to check that room.
All right. So Sergeant Rock.
Well, he'll try to delay these guys from coming up a little bit. So I still have my hex going, so I'll go ahead and put that on this one in the middle
Hold on.
as my bonus action.
All right.
Shoot at that guy.
That guy is now currently hexed.
I suppose 20 hits him.
Yeah, actually, a 20 does hit.
Wow, he takes 2 points short of max damage, and he gets pushed back 10 feet, which is what I'm really after.
All right.
Then I will put my next fire on the guy next to him without the hex. And I'll push him back 10 feet. No necrotic damage on that guy.
Is there an ability that they get disadvantage on or something with Hex?
Oh, right. Yeah, I'll pick their strength. I have to push them or something later.
That seems
Okay.
like a safe bet with them.
Yeah.
Works for me. All right. Are you ready?
I got a third shot. So this guy should be back 10 feet because I hit him.
All right.
And then I'm going to shoot the middle guy again, see if I can get 2 hits on him and put him back 20 feet.
Okay.
I don't like how you said, "Are you ready?" By the way, that
And
just gives me bad feels on the inside.
Then I move out.
Now, that is a natural one, is it not?
4, 5.
Mhm.
Okay.
Six.
Just making sure. All right. Well, there's nothing in the way, so you're not shooting any party members. What is Dux doing? What's Dux currently doing?
Ducks. Wow, he doesn't have any reason to stop aside from knocking this couch onto this rug. So he just runs right over here, push the door open.
There you go.
He has so much movement. He runs over, jumps on the bed.
Oh,
Goes
God,
over here.
please let it be empty.
Yeah, he actually jumps 3 or 4 times on the bed because it's fun.
Yep.
And then he goes
And the
over
lady
to
that's asleep in it screams.
Does it?
No. No. There's nobody.
And then he starts pulling out drawers.
I mean, I'm guessing from the closet that the fancy clothing is missing, that they might be out for the evening, serendipitously. But, oh my gosh. It's going to give me an ulcer.
So that's it.
That's Ducks.
All right. Well, Surge, you and your
And when he's
murder.
not here.
I'm gonna start moving around with them, with my movement as well, and just be listening and looking for
Well, give me a
any
perception.
signs of stuff.
God, are they coming home?
Me, myself, and I am a 29 on perception.
Wow.
All right.
and
Well,
I'd
with
probably-
that, you do hear that telltale sound of Sergeant Rock's Eldritch Blast.
All right, I will move to the nearest window,
Mm-hmm.
and I was here, so I can move 100.
Well, would,
I'll move to the middle window because could I kind of pinpoint where it was coming off in the house, or just
A little
It
deeper
was
in, not in the same room they went into.
okay? I will go to middle.
Are you flying?
Yeah, I'm a crow.
He's a bird.
Okay. So you'll see a carpet sitting outside that window.
Oh, you tossed the wait. Did you toss the
we couldn't
carpet out?
teleport the carpet.
Sitting on the carpet, and then I teleported inside.
So the
Oh,
carpet's
okay.
still sitting. His flying carpet is still sitting there.
Okay. Quick question, Dan.
Mm.
Did I would have heard Rock's action or the action phrase to get the carpet fly, wouldn't I?
Probably not. You were still
When he
inside.
bought it?
You were still inside dealing with the.
Well,
no,
when
I
he
mean,
was
yeah,
here.
I guess the vendor. You could have probably heard it from the vendor.
Okay. As the crow, I'm gonna sit on the carpet, and I'm assuming it's an action to
You
speak
poop
the
on-
phrase.
You're never going to get on there again.
I'm assuming it's an action to speak the phrase.
You poop on it. Yes.
So, funny enough, as a raven, I have mimicry. I can mimic simple sounds as heard, such as a person whispering, a baby crying, and the creature that hears the sound can try and make an insight check to decipher what is being said. Can I try and, using mimicry, mimic Rock's voice to say the phrase?
Sure.
I just wanted to steal one thing.
So, I'm pretty sure this rug can move faster than I can as a bird.
Oh no, it's only just 40 feet.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I can fly faster, but, why not?
Don't get seen, they said. Don't burn down the house, they said.
I'm going to, yeah. Does anything happen when I mimic the action word? The phrase?
The rug doesn't require attunement to use, does it?
Nope.
And then I guess it activates.
Oh, God. Okay. Well, I'm going to be a bird on a rug, and that's where I'll end my turn.
Technically, though, it wasn't necessary because the rug was already active and flying.
Yeah, it was just chilling outside.
It was
the
just
window,
kind of sitting there because he
waiting
teleported
for
away.
us to, randomly teleport back to it where we're going to land on nothing now.
I mean, I'm not going to, leave it there. I was just curious if I could for the most part. And yeah, now I'm gonna, stay at this window.
Now, I have to ask, Sergeant Rock, is Dux literally tossing the drawers?
Yeah. Well, he's putting them on the bed so they don't make thumping noise on the ground. Yeah, he's pulling out the drawers.
Okay.
Oh, so I could have heard that.
Well, no, you wouldn't have heard that because
He's trying to keep it quiet.
Oh, okay.
All you can hear, you guys.
it's not the sound I was concerned with.
He dumps it on the bed and then puts the drawer on the bed. So the bed's got a pile of whatever was in the drawers on the bed.
That's what I was concerned with.
Yeah.
All right. So after that, ravens will continue to fly around and look at the windows to see if there's anything, and that's them.
Okay, well, all the curtains are pretty much drawn, so...
All right.
I don't know.
My eye's twitching.
Yeah, that's it for me and the ravens.
All right.
Yeah. Nothing better than a raven just shimmying over to a window on a rug.
Completely normal.
Sergeant
Perfectly
Rock,
normal.
are you still standing out there in the hallway? No, you're not.
Oh, it's just me.
I see
You had a super high.
I did, but like
stealth.
I'm in a hallway. It's not. I don't turn
Okay.
invisible.
Okay, whatever that was. Let's see. Okay. So, give me... You know what? Maybe I'll just do this.
What?
Carpet flying.
A dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Is there some sort of beam emitting from the
28.
armored suit?
Okay, 28 works.
For what, Dan?
You take... Oh, give me a second. You'll take... half 22 points of lightning bolt damage.
So 11 points of damage.
Do you have evasion?
But you have
As a rogue?
abilities.
I do. I have evasion.
Therefore, you take none.
Okay.
But yeah, you hear this bolt of lightning shoot down the hallway and hit the wall near where Belfie was at.
I guess we're not being quiet anymore then.
They're not.
Fantastic.
So this one will go then at the 30 feet. Just Misty Step to there.
Yep.
Wow, these things are really powerful. They have time stop, lightning bolt, misty step.
Yeah, they are.
It's almost like we're breaking into a high level
person's place who has good enchantments on all the magical things they're acquiring, collecting.
That time stop thing is a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it is a decently powerful spell.
Yeah, well, that's not like, at will.
All right, so let's see.
So normally you can't Misty Step if you cast a real spell like Lightning Bolt.
But he's not the one that casts Lightning Bolt.
That's the other one.
Oh.
Lightning bolt, Misty Step.
Now
Cool.
this one will fire that at. Well, I guess I gotta actually roll that. It's not gonna let me roll it.
Roll what, Dan?
Okay, 18 to hit you.
Yes. What's happening?
You're
With the
being
bolt.
hit with a firebolt.
A firebolt now. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Doesn't-
Okay.
Let's see.
Cantrip.
20
Ooh.
points of fire damage.
Evasion. Oh,
Evasion doesn't
I
work,
already used it.
but you have something else you can use.
Well, let me look at that because I think that's not for. Hold on, my.
Because you have uncanny dodge. Evasion
Yeah.
is dex saves. Uncanny dodge is just like reducing the damage. Is that how
Oh.
that works?
When a
Do they-
target agency hits you with an attack, but I don't know if that works for spells.
I mean, it's a cantrip attack.
Did you
Okay.
have to use your reaction to use evasion?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Evasion is a reaction.
Right. Does the other one, Uncanny Dodge, require your reaction?
That'd be the only
Yes.
difference.
One is, well, I can only use one reaction per turn, per
Mhm.
round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what was that damage? I'm sorry.
20.
20. Okay.
Fire.
Oof.
20 fire.
That's good times. I feel great.
All right, and that was their go.
I'm doing just swell.
So let me go
Okay,
ahead,
sure.
since that bolt of lightning was thrown.
I thought maybe he wouldn't set off everything, but you guys warned me.
10-foot pole. With like a 60-foot movement speed.
Mm-hmm.
Epitome of Leroy Jenkins.
Strapped with like a hand grenade.
Yeah. If we really wanted to be subtle, we probably shouldn't have let ducks come with us.
Yes, well, I am quite new and did not really know that. Him, I'm also a rogue. Me, come along, it'll be fun.
Oh, yes! Dun, 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 dun.
Right?
Chalk this up to lesson learned.
There. What did I roll?
I'll belly yell out, Joe.
Captain of the guard
jeez.
showing up.
Well, I've got him as a placeholder. All right, so that was mine. Now we're top of the round. You just got hit by a firebolt, and they are
I'm
coming
going to
towards you.
limp over to this door.
Yep.
I'm going to open this door and peek in.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. It's a natural 20 to 29.
Mm-hmm. You're able to move your hand just in time as a needle comes out of the handle.
Cool, I pushed the door open.
This must be a room
No
that
point
doesn't
being quiet at this point.
Mm-hmm. No point being quiet at this point.
I screwed the pooch, so to say. So,
Yep.
when I look in this room,
Actually, the door is still locked.
okay,
I
cool.
did not point that out. You turned
That's
the
okay.
knob and activated the trap, but I forgot to let you know that it was actually
No, that's fine. So, a sleight of hand or thieves' tools to unlock it.
right.
24.
Okay.
I'm going in.
It was a little tough, but I was able to get into it. And in the middle of the room,
I'm stressed. I'm burning. So,
in the middle of the room, is this huge glass case, about 6 feet tall, about 3 feet wide,
right.
and the cube that you're here for, that looked just like the mimic, is sitting, floating inside this glass case.
So, because I am the thief in my archetype, I can use my bonus action to unlock the door, so I still have an action available.
Okay.
What I would like to do is take it. The case is not floating; just the mimic inside the case, correct?
Well, it's not a mimic, it's the cube.
Or the item inside the case.
Yes.
We don't trust you. It's a mimic.
The cube is floating inside this big
In the
glass
case, the case is actually on the ground. It's just tall.
Yes, it's a 6 feet tall glass
I'm gonna
case.
take a handful of like 20 of my ball bearings and just scatter them pretty violently across the floor.
All right, so you're throwing them down real hard.
Yeah, and I'm still, I can't get right on the door, but I'm still at the entrance of the door, and I'm just trying to, as violently as I can, taking this handful of ball bearings and just checking that floor for traps completely.
Okay, so even with that, let's see. Yeah, as your ball bearings bounce,
Mhm.
you can see nothing because there's a carpet over it. But something clicks, and several darts fire out of the walls over here. That fire straight across the room.
And would the ball bearings been able to have like bounced all over, or
No, they bounce
did
and roll
they?
around. And in the same time, you hear several clicks. And some
Okay,
more fire this way, and some more fire that way.
Okay. All right.
Just a little bit of everything right now.
And that is all I can do. That's my action, is throwing those.
Okay. So, Sergeant Rock, what are you doing?
Wow. Sergeant Rock knows that somebody's tossing doors in here, so he'll make his way across the hall where Elfie went. He'll pause here in the door and put 3 rounds into this guy.
Talking free action, yes, Dan?
Yes.
Post
When
guy
I hear
number
him
1.
come to the door, I'm going to tell him, be careful, this room is thoroughly trapped. Do not come in.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes. Back 10 feet.
Back 10 feet.
You're hitting this close guy, right?
Yeah. He's the one with the head.
Just checking.
Ooh, that's a good hit. Another 10 feet. I don't suppose he's looking ragged at all.
Not at all.
I imagine he has many hundreds of hit points. So, but I will do even a 3rd shot on him.
All right. And
Goes
that
to
one,
17.
that still hits.
Oh, 10 more feet.
Well, I had gained some feet. I don't know.
3 hits. That's a big deal. And so I only went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't really go in anyway, so I'm stuck in the hall. I'm gonna get a lighting bulb.
So
Sorry.
what's what's the 10-foot pole doing?
He just runs right out going, what? Is it in there? Is it in there? Got to move 60 feet. Looks like he winds up right here. He looks down that way and he goes, oh, bad guys.
He can do 180, but if you, I think, because doesn't he also have the movement bonus?
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Yep. He
I
could
was
do
just
the
curious.
move. He could do. Yeah.
He probably wouldn't attack them, though. I wouldn't think. He'd probably
No.
stick with you guys.
But
I don't know. I think Todd will attack.
so he'll do his into here, and then he can run all the way across that room with cunning action, and then you just interact with object to open this door.
Why would he do that?
Because he's just trying to check the whole place out.
No, okay. I was gonna say. I was just trying to figure out why he would run into a room that she already checked. Is all.
He would have known that she checked it, though.
Right, but when he came out here, Starch said, "Don't go in here." He sees these guys down here, and he knows that they could be violent, so he just ran in here so as not to be shot and to continue the search.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was already in this or top room
He was actually over here.
when she was in this one, I thought.
Oh yeah, he had disappeared, but this door was left open. He's like, he knows there's
Oh.
something there. But he had just run in here to get out of line of fire from these guys.
Yeah.
But he's
And saw the other door was closed. Okay, that works.
He's cutting action and flip the door
Birds.
open and go. Oh, looks like kids' beds.
So yeah, birds. They're all gonna continue making their movements around. I'll have these crows. These ones, I'll have them come up to me and come over to the flank carpet and just kind of pretend to be birds. They'll, the carpet, from what I saw, you speak the command word and it hovers and flies.
Yeah. Well,
So,
you have to give it verbal commands for everything you want it to do, right? So you say forward, left, right.
okay, yeah. So yeah, these birds are just gonna land up here, the ones that can move up to me, and they're just gonna kind of peck around up here, look like birds, while the others move up over here, because nothing's better than having a absolutely stupid amount of birds. Yeah, so that's it on my bird's turn.
That's fun.
And then, yeah, I'm just gonna, on my turn, tell it to hover over to the entrance right here, and I'm gonna have it land.
1, 2, 3.
Or actually, no, I'm gonna have it land here. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's me. That's me in it. Just gonna be surrounded by these birds.
All right. So, perception check for everybody who's upstairs.
Is that why I don't see guards in town? They're all downstairs.
Why don't you give me a perception check to their Marcus? And with your,
Investigation as well.
yes. And you can give me a perception as well there, Corporal. Okay.
Would I have seen these people coming?
No, they were already inside.
Okay, cool. Never
Dux-
mind then.
Dux has already dealt with them once.
All right, I was just checking. Just checking is all.
Anyway, let's see, perception. Okay, yeah, you guys hear heavy boot print or boot noises from downstairs moving towards the stairwell. Brother, may I? During your walk around investigation, there is a very large party going on at one of the larger manors.
Mm-hmm.
You see very decorative carriages pull up and people dressed in fine outfits, escorted up to the door. It seems to be a very large gala of sorts.
And we're missing it? Damn it.
Yes, you are. And it's almost as if there's a reason.
It was tonight.
Uh-huh.
We're having our own party. I mean,
Yes,
we're
you
jumping on
are.
the bed. There's lightning bolts.
Panty,
There's
going through the panty drawers.
yeah, this is
Of course.
Now,
fun.
Corporal,
Birds.
you do notice the guard shift change at after a couple hours there, because I think the stables, if I'm not mistaken, are near the front gate.
Right.
And you've not heard nothing other than that. So, that's them
I'm
moving.
gonna send a message to Rock. Say, hey guys, you guys should be good. Everybody's at this party that I'm walking by.
I'll reply
Does it even get in?
to everybody. He's got guards in the house.
Rock, were you planning on teleporting us back to the carpet when we're done here?
I'll teleport us outside. I can only get 2 of us. And then we'll have to run around to get to the carpet.
Right. I'm gonna mentally talk to Dux and go, are you okay getting out the way you came in? I'm almost done here, but I have a feeling we're about to get overrun.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, oh.
I'm not sure if I should be offended by that.
I think we all need to be offended.
Oh,
I-
wow.
All right. So, Sergeant Rock, I'm casting a spell.
Counter spell only range of 60 feet.
Well, then I guess you won't reach me.
Will
Let's see. Need to verify how long.
and I will be very clear with you as well through the door. It's like I'm almost done here.
That's a good thing.
If you need to take if you need to grab ducks and leave, go for it. I can jump out a window.
Ducks can shadow step.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then yeah, whatever. He's fine. Okay.
He has a teleport.
Well, his reaction made me go, ooh. So
All right. So with that,
What's up with the red square?
I have an idea what that might be.
mm-hmm.
A fire?
I don't think so. They've cast Time Stop. I'm assuming that's a wall of some sort.
Yeah.
That's just like my guess, though.
hmm.
Yeah, I'm not
So,
there.
Neither am I. I'm
Sergeant
on a
Rock,
carpet.
I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please. As this one points at you and casts his spell. All right, that's good. So you'll take half of 60.
Disintegrate? Really?
No, finger of death.
Ooh.
So
Die.
many jokes.
Be in the 9.
I'm a teenager in my head. I'm sorry.
And Belfie.
Right. I'm going to take another handful and throw those again and see if they set off a second time.
All right. You hear a click, and they start firing off bolts again.
Cool. I'm going to dip, dodge, duck, and dive through this thing and pray that my dexterity saves are good enough, and I am just going for this damn thing.
Right.
And I do have the antitoxin or the poison resistance still, correct? Like that should last an hour?
Yeah, it should last. You should have.
Yeah, antitoxin. I can double check. But
So give me
it's
a
at least
dex save.
10 minutes.
Okay. The 15. That's not good. That's not a good roll.
You forgot the last dodge.
Ah, that's why. That's okay. I'll use 15, and I have my evasion as well, so I'll either take half or none.
So you'll take 10 points.
All right.
And the
am I-
antitoxin does keeps you
Advantage
from being,
on saving throws against poison for an hour.
All right, give me
I
a
didn't know.
give me a Constitution saving throw. Give me a saving throw.
16.
You have
get
advantage.
Oh, yeah. We just said that. 16.
All right, you feel that there was something on those darts. Your eyelids get a little heavy there for a second, but you're able to shake it off. And you're standing in front of this glass case now.
So I have movement,
You
and
just had movement.
okay. Can I push this fucking case over? I mean, at this point, they know we're here.
It's a 3x3x6. Can you?
I can try. Oh, probably not. Hold on. Let me
Give
see.
me athletics.
Yeah, hold on. I'm checking something real quick because man, that is not good. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was running through that area
Apparently, Belfie, Marcus is giving you advantage.
Oh, thank you. Since I was running through that area, may I say that I jumped to get some extra oomph? Well, that would have given me advantage anyway, so I'm just gonna roll it. Oh, it's gonna be
I was
bad.
gonna say, I
20.
don't, I don't have a Patrick Rothfuss at my table.
17.
You hit it,
Mm-hmm.
and you smack against it. It doesn't move.
Bonus action
The
to
globe and the little ball, the not the ball, the square
mhm.
cube does kind of shift a little when you do it.
All right. Bonus action to check the pedestal it's on or in for levers,
Not,
latches,
not
doors.
on a pedestal.
Or well, you said it was a stand and then the thing, or it's
No,
all just one
it's all
clear.
big 6 foot tall glass case. No stand on the bottom.
Display case.
Okay. My thieves' tools. Let me see what's in that.
Have you tried licking it?
Have I tried what?
Licking it?
Oh, now just a
No,
good
no.
stitch
But if
licking.
I mean,
It'll work.
lockpicks, files, pliers, scissors. Trying to see if I have a little mallet in there. Mirror, no. Okay.
Do you have a? Was it a dungeon? Is it a dungeoneering kit that's got that stuff in it?
No, I have a thieves' tools kit that I was hoping would have a like a what you would use to like crack glass.
Oh, yeah.
Every person starts
mallet?
with either a dungeoneering kit, priest kit, or whatever, some sort of
We
kit.
didn't do that for my character because of the situation that she was
That's right. Okay,
in.
because she had no
So,
stuff.
right. So I did not have that. I have a backpack. Well, I do have a crowbar. I have a hammer, it says.
Go for it then.
Okay.
You want to crack it with a hammer?
And I have a piton. So what I want to do is take the rock climbing piton and take my hammer
Yep.
and just try and shatter some of it.
All right. Well, why don't you give me give me an attack roll?
Okay. Using my
Hammer.
Dex?
Then you're no, you're gonna use your strength.
Oh. Oh, that's actually really good for me.
Okay. So you swing back and you hit the end of this piton into the glass spiders, and the piton
Cool.
goes through the glass.
Cool. On my next turn, I'm gonna do that again and try and break it. But I think
right.
that's all I can get out of this turn.
Okay. Sergeant Rock.
Because Rock's a little tired of these guys. So he will use one of his mystic arcanas. And I've already drawn it. He puts force cage, just like that. 20 by 20 on his side.
What level is it?
The bars are only half an inch apart. It is level 7. If they think they can counterspell it, they have to be within 60 feet of me.
Well, let's see.
I have a 100-foot range.
Nope. Yes or no.
Tough shit. There is no saving throw. The force cage appears. They're inside it. That's it. It lasts for an hour. No concentration required. It is powerful.
Excellent.
And then, so there's still stuff flying around in this room. That's just going to be forever.
No. She dove. She activated them with the ball bearings and went through. After they did their initial firing, it seemed to stop, but you hear a click.
All right. I'm stepping in. I see her little activity over there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I did that. I'm going to go over here and look out the window.
Okay, give me a
Yes, it might be worth opening those curtains.
Actually,
might be worth opening the curtains.
Yeah, I'm going to peer out and see what's going on outside. Oh, before I duck out of the door, I yelled, "Just get out, ducks. We got it." and then I'm going to go over here. And as I interact with object, I will pull out a potion. It's a potion of giant strength. I go, Belfie, you drink this up, you can probably get right through that glass.
Okay. I will be ready to do that when I can.
All right, so that's Rock. He moved, he fired.
Okay, well, I need to do something real quick because you moved where you moved to.
He will respond to you and go, you know what? I'll fly on a carpet with you any day. And
Actually, didn't expect anybody to go that far in. So that's why I didn't have it pulled out yet.
Retro.
You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to use these.
This is a reminder, the freedom of movement lasts for an hour, does not require concentration.
All right.
Still,
So,
ooh.
goons come out of nowhere?
no, they're not goons. I'm just using them.
Oh.
All right. Now those are in the initiative. No, when you get right where you're at, there's a sword and shield up on the wall here.
Oh, animated weapons?
The two swords come off the wall and come towards you.
Right, I didn't check that far into the room. I'm very sorry.
All right, so that was all right. So now it's Dux's go.
Dux, he heard him. We've got it. So he's just going to run over to this window, peer out into the darkness. I can kind of see what looks like shadow on this side of this chimney thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll step out.
Poof. Copy that. All right. He's out.
And then he's got super speed. He runs and leaps off the roof, and he just tears out of there.
All right. Let's see. Birds see ducks come out. Surge?
Okay. Yeah.
I definitely
Birds see him come out.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll make their way back towards me. They're just going to be flying over the house.
Okay.
When they see ducks. I am going to tell the carpet just to land for now. And Rock's voice just squall out, like, quietly. Land. So yeah, they're not going to be in the house, but they will be on the texture map. So.
All right. I'm moving the house guards into position.
They see that the way is pretty well blocked by a big cage.
Mm-hmm. They
It's
definitely see
fine.
the cage.
An immobile, invisible cube-shaped prison. So they don't see a cage.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
I'm not really happy with the guild right now.
Really?
You're the one that claimed to be a twin blade.
I didn't claim. I don't know what twin blade means now. It is what it is.
Well, did you get all the information before they left?
I tried to. They wouldn't give me any because it wouldn't. A twin blade shouldn't need it. Basically.
Okay. And you can't Misty Step out of that, can you?
Of the force cage, you...
sure. In Charisma save, if you make the save, then you can use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave.
Well, I'll try. 20 charisma and a 4. All right. So this one. That one gets
Yep.
there. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't see anybody, and Did you shut the door behind you, Sergeant Rock?
No. So I use my interactive object to pull out a potion.
Oh, okay. So I'm making sure. All right. Well, there's nothing else I can do as far as that's concerned. That's done. That's done. Actually, there is something, I guess. No, that's not a cantrip. I already did something, so I have to do a cantrip. All right. So that was it for their go. Belfie.
I chug the potion
Uh-huh.
that he gave me, and I'm going to try again to
What giant strength was that?
break this. Oh man! So
Oh, right.
+2, so 9. Now, granted, the piton's already in there, and it's already kind of has a hole.
Give me a perception check.
Oh,
So it's hill giant strength.
Okay, so that only takes it to a 21.
Yeah.
okay, 16.
Yeah, you hit this thing and you knocked it through. By this time, you're something burning.
Filled with gas.
Sergeant Rock, looks like Coitus give you advantage.
Right.
Elfie also got it.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
All right.
That was. For,
Thank
So-
you.
oh no.
Yeah, it was.
It doesn't smell like a smoke fire, but you do smell. It smells like something is being burned with acid.
When I look inside the shattering thing, what's happening to the cube inside of it?
Nothing. But the end of your piton is like burning.
So the case is filled with toxic or with acidic.
Right. I'm going to look over at you and say, cover your face with something. I'm going to move my, like, whatever kind of ice.
Yes.
My face. And I'm going to try and still, I got to break the glass because I know he can get us out of here. So I'm breaking the glass.
Okay. So with your 7, you have knocked the piton in, and it goes in through the glass.
Can I use that advantage to try again?
Sure.
Okay. So 11 plus whatever the potion gave me.
2, so that's we have 13 total.
No, it's
No, it's a 5 is what a hill giant strength is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
So
she'd
that-
roll a 17, not a, because it's 12 minus 1 is for
Right.
11. So it'd be
Right.
12 plus 5 for 17
So it's a
total.
17 total.
Yeah.
Because it makes your strength
Strength.
that of the giant, which gives you the not an addition.
Right.
Okay.
goes to a fixed number, not just a bonus.
That's. I've never felt stronger, really.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. Be that
You're
way
stronger
for
than most.
So yeah, the entire glass in front of you shatters,
Cool.
but the glass does not fall to the floor. Maybe a piece or two here or there might, but most of it stays right there where it's at.
But it's movable now. Is it movable now? If I move the piton around, does the glass?
Yeah,
move like-
as you stir the piton, glass shards start moving around.
This thing in a fucking gelatinous cube, Dan?
I just realized that once you said that.
Yeah.
Well, it'll suck you in if you touch it.
So congratulations!
funny.
Now I can add it to the initiative.
That's funny.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I
Okay.
was thinking of monsters and I created the same thing and just
So-
a bullshit.
I'm going to let go of the piton
It stays there.
and get my crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try and hook the cube with my crowbar in the cube. So I'm just going to jam my crowbar in there
How
And
long is
try-
the crowbar?
hook the. It's a crowbar.
And
About 2 feet, I guess. I guess it might be enough to get about a foot and a
guess.
half in.
I don't know. There's no measurements. It just says crowbar.
I know.
If I get to pick, it's a long one.
It's as big as you are.
Right, yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and not necessarily hook to bring it to me, but like fling it out of the cube. Since I have this strength now, I'm gonna try and like lever it out of the cube.
We'll do that. All right. Well, you've already hit the glass and stirred it to realize that there's something there. So I don't know if it'll let me roll an
Well, I
initiative.
do
with a
have
box.
the cunning action where I can use something in regards to thievery and perception and sleight of hand.
Its cunning action is like you can use disengage to
Because
dash.
I'm a thief, it has the, as my archetype, it gives me this extra, hold on, let me copy and paste it for you. Oh, fast hands. I can use the bonus action granted by my cunning action to use my thieves tools, open a lock, or use the object action. And that is because of the fast hands.
All right. So it's allowing you to use your. All right. So you're going to try to use it to knock this cube out, or hook this cube. All right. Well, let's. What should I get you to roll for that?
I can do sleight of hand. I can do the strength.
We'll let you use your sleight of hand. See if you can knock it out with your sleight of hand.
All right. 29?
No.
I don't think so. Not high enough. You need one more point.
Again next time.
So yeah, you hook this cube with your crowbar. Your crowbar is starting to dissolve.
And the crowbar's a lost cause. Yeah, and I'm sure.
You yank it out. That's it for your turn.
I am grateful for that.
So
I'm also going to die, but that's fine.
And at this point in time, you see these two swords come off the wall and attack Sergeant Rock.
This is fine.
17 to hit, Sergeant Rock?
Nope.
So I guess the 17's not going to hit?
Not even the second time.
All right, well, that was it for them.
I have plate armor.
So it's now your turn, Sergeant Rock, and you got these two swords herring around your face.
Yeah, I don't know if I care about those guys. So is the cube where I can grab it?
No, it's on the ground behind her.
All right. I just ignore these guys and step over here. They get a
oh, by the way, it does hit something and cause a clicking noise.
Oh.
Well, not much I can do. I have a plan. I'm going to grab that thing, and I'm going to de-door us out of here.
Okay.
So, opportunity attacks?
I will take them. 21 to hit.
That hits.
You'll take 3 points of damage from that one. And that one doesn't hit you at all.
And then I get over here and, I've been over and grabbed the box.
Give me a dex save.
It's going to hurt.
You also took the potion of the poison resistance, the antitoxin as well.
Both took antitoxin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that'll save.
Ooh, nice. Good job.
All right, so you'll take...
My jaw hurts, my eyes twitching.
9 points of damage from being struck or grazed by these things. Give me a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
So stressed out.
All right, you seem to be fine. So you have the interaction with the item, your movement. So then what?
So my last spell slot is going to be used. I'm estimating, this is from here, right? I can de-door 500 feet.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to de-door back to where I left the carpet.
I haven't moved it. It was just where it was.
And
So
then
you de-door onto a carpet with a raven sitting on the front of it.
right. And as I'm de-dooring, I go, come with me if you want to live, and take Belfie
I
with me.
opossum the fuck on you.
All right, so de-door doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity for her.
Nope,
Moving
just-
against her will.
All right, well,
Is it against her will though?
No.
Well,
Nope,
I mean,
just
he's
a-
not.
right.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing.
I'm clinging on to him so hard.
all right, so
Over to the roof.
all right, so you've de-doored up to here. Um, yeah, you think you got the right object this time.
If I don't, this is the one they're getting.
All right, and then command word is free, so I just say, get us out of here to the carpet. Make it so.
All right, and I will clear the initiative.
I'm gonna go puke now.
And yeah, if you want, we'll take ourselves a quick 5 to 10 minute break.
It was a little stressful.
That's funny.
All of my goodies. I use my arcanums, mystic arcanums, and my spell slots, and
62 hit points left. And it sounds like a lot, but it's not.
And here I didn't even get to use my gelatinous cube on you. I didn't get to use my gooey cube on you. Damn.
I would be dead. I would be dead. You'd be like, yeah, it was nice having you with us. I'm gonna kill you now.
So,
I'll
ladies
see
and gentlemen, we'll be back in about 5-10 minutes for bathroom breaks and drinks and so forth. So,
And vomiting.
and of course, to go ahead and get some hyperventilating and stuff out of the way.
yeah.
I'm ready to take the back seat and watch them play now, please.
And with that, we're back. We left off with Sergeant Rock dedooring them out of there. So, what are you all doing now?
Giving him a thank you gift is what I did.
Oh, that's right. Gooey Award. D20. I go right to the top.
All right. Now you roll a natural 20.
Mhm.
That's a gooey item, not reward.
Yeah, item, sorry.
So,
I apologize.
it's a 5,000 pointer.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. A toy.
Saved my bacon, man.
So, just before you dedoor her out of there, she sees something shiny on the ground near the
Under one of the pillows.
yeah,
Oh,
and she decides to hand that to you as thank you for getting her the f out of there. This is what you find.
pretty. Hope it's not cursed. Here you go.
Is that a coin?
Nope, it is an amulet.
Amulet. An amulet.
Yes. So yes, it is an amulet. It's got looks like a red stone in the middle, with gold inlay around it, and it's on a red. It's not a chain. It's not a sash. It's more of a red rope that's used to tie it around your neck.
All right. Well, of course, he drapes that around his neck and goes, well, I was just getting myself out of there. You just happen to be along for the ride.
Whatever you have to tell yourself as I cling on for dear life.
So, as you put that on, does it require attunement?
Get choked.
Does not require attunement.
Huh. That's weird. Oh, that's right. And I'm saturated, so that's a good thing.
And as far as any other events, until you get it actually checked out, you don't know what it is.
Oh.
I mean, it's not going to give you any indication now, but you do feel, I guess you do feel a wave of coolness wash over you as you put it on.
I think that's only because I made it out of the house alive.
It could be. It could be. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Where's the village? I'm going to go ahead and move you guys back to the town streets and join you there.
Okay.
Now, punishment and may I give me? I'll get with more on you here in a minute. May I for the other item, but go ahead and give me another perception check.
Alrighty.
Well, may I? You're really not caring apparently. But punishment, you do notice somebody run up to the front gate, whisper something to the gate commander there, and about 5 of the troops that are at the gate take off running in towards town.
Can I stop one of them and ask him what's going on?
Try to see if one will actually pay attention. Yeah. Give me a persuasion to see if you can get one to stop long enough to talk to you, because they were just giving orders.
Are they running the same direction I'm heading? Because I was still following that shadow that was going across.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll get to that in a minute. All right. One of them does stop long enough to let you know that they there was an alarm that went off at one of the rich neighborhoods. Apparently, possibly a breaking and entering. They're going to go investigate it.
Okay, I'm going to follow them.
Okay. Now, may I?
Yeah.
You're trying to check on the shadow that you saw, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go
That
ahead.
party I was at or came across. Were there any guards standing outside of that?
There was several different guards standing out there.
I would tell him about the shadow I'm following that's running across the roof.
Okay, give me a persuasion. All right. They believe you, but it's not my job tonight. I have to stay here and keep an eye on this. But we'll keep an eye out, make sure nobody's trying to cause any kind of trouble here in the at the get together.
Well, the kids.
What
Would
about
I
you?
know
Ask.
that this is the direction that the kids are at store?
You actually aren't anywhere near them at the moment.
Okay.
Um, I know you're walking openly, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you give me another investigation, or, well, with your perception, you didn't catch where it went.
Okay.
It went over the top of a house, and when you come back around, you're apparently sidetracked. You didn't, something else is on your mind. You were unable to pick up whatever trail they left.
But we're gonna find out another kid is missing in the morning.
All right. So with that, you follow the guards. They bring you to this huge mansion. But before we get to that, you guys' exit. You're flying, right?
Yep. Yep. It looks like just Belfry and a raven on a carpet because I put the hood of my cloak of invisibility up.
Okay. So nothing,
Yeah.
nothing suspicious about that. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was gonna do something, but I'm having trouble finding the creature I wanted.
All right. So what about ducks? How's he get away from the place?
Shadow step a whole bunch in town? How often can he do that?
Every round.
Yep.
Yeah.
Every bonus action.
Yep.
Can
and
he shadow jump back to the room?
But what he did
Not
first
that
was,
far, but
right,
No, I
he
mean, like, just
60 feet at a time. But yeah, he
Yeah.
can get across town shadow stepping. He does pause across the street and hide behind a tree and watch to see if he sees a carpet take off into the sky before he leaves. He's
All
not
right.
going to manage.
So first he's gonna stealth. So give me that.
So you gonna drop his werebear?
does he get anything for being a shadow monk yet?
probably
I'll pick
one.
No, because he's not high enough in the levels for it. He's
Okay, I wasn't
too
sure.
multi-classed. All right.
Yep.
So he thinks he's hidden. Now give a perception check to see if he can see the carpet fly away from the house. I'm gonna say he does see the carpet leave. So then what's he do?
He scans around for another tree that's got a shadow, and he starts working his way
Can
out
we
of it.
still talk, or am I too far up?
You're too far away from him now. I think there is a limit to the distance.
Yeah, I didn't know what it
Mhm.
was, so.
All right. So
Yeah.
he finds shadows from here to there to get back to the end. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Yeah, he's
All
going to
right,
make his way
so-
out cautiously. And he doesn't want to be identified as a running figure running from the scene. So he just kind of casually walks and then ducks into a shadow and then teleports to the next one. But he's always looking to make sure that, he doesn't have eyes on him when he does it.
All right. Well, after a while, he does notice several guards come towards going that direction. After about 3 jumps. Also, behind one of those guards is what looks to be a unicorn with a tiefling on its back.
Oh my God, the monster. I tell him, watch out. There's no, go running out there and say, what the heck's going on?
Well, the guards said that they were all summoned to go someplace, and I didn't know if it involved kids or not, so I decided to follow them.
Oh my gosh, she needs to go with you. It can be an alibi. No, I was here with you when you checked the house.
Yep, sure. Dux is gonna say, can I get a ride on your horse?
Yeah, jump on, let's go.
All right.
Can I
like
get a
riding
ride on your horse?
Yeah.
Why do you sound Russian?
Drunker than they are.
He's had many opportunities to ride on the pointy horse, so this is a good deal for him.
All right. So the rest of you are flying off with only one invisible. What was you going to try to do there, Serge?
Yeah, I've been looking through some of my creatures that I can transform into, and then I was going to do a thing into. So, what birds of prey have I seen in this area? Have I seen owls, eagles?
I'm gonna say yes to owls. I don't think you've seen any large eagles, if that's what you're curious about. You've
Yeah, because
seen
I'm just
you might have seen a falcon or two.
okay.
Giant.
I'm not looking for giant because I think that'll draw
Oh.
suspicion.
Yes, it'll draw
Um,
suspension.
yep,
It
yep.
would be suspenseful, I'm sure.
So yeah, I am going to go ahead and be in the middle of the carpet and drop my form and try not to take up too much space. The carpet can carry enough weight. I was looking. Um, so I can polymorph you and we can fly back as a couple of owls, or I can or I can change myself and cast Pass Without Trace to help y'all be a little more sneaky, but you're still on a carpet. What do
Yeah,
y'all want to
no.
do?
I mean,
And I want to have this go on a little earlier than later, like not too far away from the
Yes.
house.
yeah. Um,
Idea, yeah.
yeah, unless you want to just roll the carpet up, use your invisibility cloak to walk back, and then I can owl with him. Or we could both owl. How many people can you turn? I'm sorry.
I can only turn one person into an owl
Yeah.
with polymorph.
And then he can shape change himself.
Yeah, or I can cast. I can turn myself into an owl and cast Pass Without Trace, which gives a +10 to.
I mean, I know
stealth.
I would be really good with Pass Without Trace, and that would affect all of us, which would be good. Unless you're comfortable with your invisibility cloak. It's up to you guys. I'm good with either. They're both great ideas.
Yeah, it's fine. Why don't you polymorph both of you into an owl, and I'll just land and go invisible and put the carpet in my pack.
Right, sounds good. I
That'll
am
work
going
for
to
me.
ask you for the item though, so I can stash it and turn it in when they come find me, because they're gonna find me at the
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you had till midnight.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. And my alignment, that's right. I chose a lawful alignment because I'm subject to the UCMJ. So, yeah. Hands are right over to you. Says good luck.
And I look you in the face. I go, thank you. And
From the government, I'm here to help.
Alrighty, I am gonna send you a link for the owl if you so choose to use it.
awesome.
So that is what your stats are going to be. Mine are going to be different. So I keep my
What?
mental stats.
Nothing.
So
Just-
your stealth is going to go down, but you're going to be an owl. And I'm going to basically say I think we should fly a little bit higher.
Hey, Spotty.
And what's the sky like tonight? Are there clouds? Is it
It's
bright?
pretty
Is
clear.
it
I
dim?
believe it's pretty clear. Well, no, it's clear, but you can see clouds moving in from the north.
Okay. So I'm going to turn us into words are not coming to my mind. Darker owls. We're going to be a
Hey,
darker
Bob,
color.
look, there's a couple owls. Bet you I can shoot one of them.
Yeah, we're going to be high up in the air is my plan, though, is what I'm going to tell her. Because, I mean, that would not be fun. I mean, you know what? I can just turn into a dragon and draw their attention completely
No,
somewhere else, hopefully.
just don't overthink it, man. We're owls. Let's just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, so I'm going to first cast Polymorph on you and turn you into a darker colored owl to try and blend in with the night a little easier. And I could have swore they had something for stealth, but
They have a +3.
they have +6 for their stealth.
The
Owls
one
do.
you sent me says +3.
Does
Yeah.
it say +3 for owls?
It does.
Yeah. Only get a +3.
Yep.
At least they get.
Okay.
Usually they just get the raw stat.
Yeah, this is fine.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check as owls.
Yeah. So.
Have one of those advantages.
Yeah, because you have one of those advantages. I'm
No,
gonna
I
use
used it
my
during class.
sheet because my sheet fixes everything for me. But yeah, you're gonna be an owl. Do you want to use my sheet on D&D Beyond or hers?
Oh no,
The
I
same.
it was able to do it, and that's horrible.
Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and
It sent it to the DM automatically. I don't know why, but
yeah,
That's fine.
because
Yep, you guys got great stealths. They're noted.
yeah.
So let's see if the
But I'm gonna
Town's
try and keep
guard.
you up high in the air.
we're
You would
out.
have been all right, but they're in an emergency situation and they're trying to call Batman, and that little thing that's push the bat up in the sky just happens to sweep across you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and keep you at least 200 feet in the air, way up high. Because I don't want us just skimming over. I want us to be more like, high up.
So she's somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
Yep.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Outside of the shortboat range.
Yeah. I'm just trying to keep us out of. Because I'm proficient with
Where the crossbow bolts can't reach me.
slings.
okay.
So
So
definitely out of sling range.
just so you guys know, I did roll a perception check for the guards, and I rolled a 7. So you're good.
I don't know what you rolled. I rolled a
I
10.
rolled 8. I had an 8 for myself. That is magical,
It's better to be lucky than good.
right?
Yep.
Okay. So
Did
give me a
Sergeant Rock get his GUI item?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
a necklace of some sort.
Mysterious amulet, but it's around my neck now.
Ooh.
I think at midnight it constricts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a living Garrett. A garrote, not Garrett. My bad.
Oh,
So the 2 owls that are flying over the city at the moment. Give me a perception
Herald?
check.
Oh, perception check.
All right. Now these are good with us because we get these with advantage.
This is true. Okay, so.
Oh, hey.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. I don't know why they're rolling them to you only. It's really weird.
It's
So from
how
your-
it works.
From your height up, you're able to see City Watch coming from every direction. You actually see Ducks pop out of a shadow and walk over to Corporal Punishment, who's following a group of 5. You also see Brother May on another street further north from where you're at, kind of aimlessly walking around, looking at the roofs of the buildings.
What
Not
time is
seeing
it?
anything.
Can you tell?
Okay.
It's probably about 11 bells, give or take.
I'd ask Ducks to do a mental tie to Brother May and say, "Hey, get him
He
Get him
can't,
following
too
us.
far away.
Oh, can I yell at Brother May I?
You don't see
No,
Brother
we
May.
saw him, right?
The
Not you.
owls.
Oh,
the
oh,
owl,
the owl
the
saw
owl-
him. I thought
the
I
owl
saw
with
him.
the 31 perception check. So.
Okay. I was confused.
That's cool. Yeah, the owl with the 31 perception check saw Brother May I.
I see the world.
Yeah, you see pretty much everything in the city streets.
Did you see the guy on the roof?
Hold on.
Oh.
You do see a dark-clad character on a rooftop, not too far from where Brother May I is at.
Okay. Let me look. All right. You know that we were gonna go back to the inn, so I'm just gonna dive off. Owls don't really have a language, it says. So yeah, I'm just gonna
Wait a minute.
hope that you get the gist.
She's also polymorphed as an owl.
Hmm. Yeah, she has an intelligence of 2.
Yes.
I'm going to the inn. That's the only thing I can focus on, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
If you know where the inn is.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm just gonna get away and then can I drop the polymorph on my own?
I'm the
How
one
long
that
does it
drops
last?
Hour?
it. Hour. 1 hour. So
So about
know
an
what?
hour
As
later,
much
you're
as
about
I'd
200
love
feet
to
in the
help you,
air.
we're gonna go back to the inn. So I'd love to help you, brother. May I?
Or would
Nope.
You have
See,
to.
you were in the middle of something, so I'm gonna help you figure this out. That figure could be anyone in my eyes. So
Would you? And we're so high up. I was going to say you could just drop it, but that's too high.
Yeah, no, you're gonna go splat.
Hey, you're practically gods.
No, we're not.
Mm-mm.
I have
Drop
95
it.
hit points.
As soon as she gets over the guy, that will save.
As much as I'd love to help. um.
Can you just land me on a roof?
Well, I mean, you're flying. That's what you're doing. You're flying.
Do I see any rats that I might swoop down and try and eat? I'm an owl.
Because
Well, with your 15 perception, you do see one scurrying across the top of a building.
Can I go down to try and grab that rat?
Why would you do that now?
Because I'm an owl, and owls eat at night.
yeah, I'm trying
Uh-huh.
to figure somewhere in this. You keep your mind and whatnot to a degree,
You knew the direction you were going.
but yeah, you like your alignment doesn't change or anything like that with polymorph.
But you're still an owl.
Yes, you're not as smart as you used to be, and so on. Actually, I'll
So-
just
What's
Cast
going on?
it.
Are we letting her fly on to the inn without you or with you?
I'll lead her back.
Okay.
That's good. You can be able to set
Yep.
it up.
Yep, I'll lead her back, and
The guild come in and go, she's not here. There's an owl. Let's go.
Oh.
I'd love to help you, but
That's fine. I'll just continue walking around where I lost them at and see if I can see anything.
so yeah, you can perform by your nature in the new form. You just can't speak, cast spells. So yeah, I'd love to help you, but
Yeah.
if we don't get you back in time, then everything you are doing is for naught.
Yeah, I mean, we're already helping you. We just can't help you in every way.
Yeah. So
All right. So you guys make your way back. I guess Sergeant Rock and the two of you make your way back to the inn. What's Dux and Corporal doing?
Oh, we're still following the guards.
All right. Well, the guards go to this very large mansion and they start to investigate. Of course, they block you from going onto the premises because it is a large. What's the proper phrase I'm looking for here?
Gala.
Grounds.
Okay.
They have, it's a large
Estate?
grounds with a house on it.
Like an estate.
Yeah, estate.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you're not allowed here. I mean, you have no business being here. Move along. Move along.
Can we help you? You seem to need some more help.
We've got plenty. Did you not see all the City Watch show up?
Oh, but we were helping the City Watch earlier.
With what?
The disappearance of the children.
Oh, you're the ones that are asking questions. No, this is something completely different. Has no bearing on you. So please move along.
Well, maybe we could help you with something else. We're very talented people.
Yes, but we have an investigation to conduct right now. If you want to apply for work, go see the watch captain in the
Oh.
morning.
I do want to know, were there any children in that house that might have been snagged in this part of the crime? We know that things are getting stolen.
Where are you from?
I don't know.
Barrymore? I'm from Barrymore.
No, there is no children in the house. Just move along. You have no business here.
Well, we heard that there were some dark elves in the area.
Yeah, the
No, nothing about no dark elves.
well,
The captain does. I mean, I spoke to him earlier
I'm
today.
gonna go talk to him. Don't talk to me. I got a job to do.
Well, he's in bed. I can't go talk to him now.
Well, that sounds like your problem, not mine. I have an investigation to conduct here. Move along,
All
or I'll
right.
have you taken in.
keep in mind, we know of dark elves, and the drone might be responsible for this. So be checking on that.
I mean, your captain would be really upset with
Deception
you if
check.
you sent us away. Perception check?
Deception check.
Oh, deception. I'm not very good at that.
No, that would be for ducks.
You are.
Oh, that's for ducks. Oh, good.
Yeah. I need to switch to ducks, but that's Ducks' deception check.
Your captain would be really upset if you sent us away when we've been providing so much help for you. But, you know, if you want to face your captain's wrath, that's up to you.
You don't need to fire off anything
Okay.
unless you want to. That's all entirely up to you. All right. He takes your word into consideration as far as it being possibly drow involved, and they'll investigate that avenue of it. But he still states, "We have a job to do. There's plenty of guards here. Go about your business before I have you hauled in."
Very well.
Okay, can we just look around without, you know, interfering with what they're doing?
As long as you don't come on the grounds, you can walk around and do whatever you want.
We stand across the street and watch. Yep. And maybe what's a common drow thing? We have a needle from a drow that we got at some point, right?
Yeah, they
Ducks.
fired darts or something.
Yeah. Didn't Ducks, he was the one who found them. He pocketed the darts.
Yeah,
All right.
and he's the one that found out about them by going to the underground guild thing.
So Ducks is going to look up in the tree that's on the property. He's going to try and shadow step up into the tree, throw a dart out so they find a drow dart on the property, and then he's going to shadow step back into a bush on the ground, and then we're going to get out of here, and I'm going to try to frame the drow for the crime that we just committed.
Okay. Well, do me a favor and see if you can roll a stealth check.
Oh, no, I can't do stealth checks.
Can I do a perception check if I can see what the guards are doing?
They are milling around the grounds. Some of them have gone inside the house. And congratulations, you just barely made that stealth save.
Oh, all right.
So
Okay.
he's able to get in a tree, be sneaky enough, toss a dart out. Spotty is giving a gooey reward to the owl. Which owl? There was two of them.
Well, one's a druid, the other one's an owl.
Well, I guess that'd be probably the best way to put it. So, owl, not druid shape changed. Give me a d20 roll.
Well, thanks. I really appreciate that. I can roll things, maybe.
So yeah, my plan when we got back was to lead you into a darker alley.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh,
You get
I
a fate.
know.
You get a fate
Wait.
point.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
A fate point.
Awesome. That's super helpful.
And then
We
yeah,
used that earlier today.
But yeah, how bad are you looking health wise?
I probably have a bloody nose and a split lip.
All right, then I'm
He looks
gonna
like a
just
perfectly healthy owl.
yeah, you do. But I'm gonna drop the owl form.
You got hit
You
by
are
what?
I'm gonna heal you. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, there's probably a smell of burnt flesh. You know.
Yeah,
in the air.
I might. Yeah, and
Yeah.
part of my, I
Well-
have to fix my armor because part of it's in the wall.
Yeah, so you are healed.
He just like almost died, but there's no evidence of injury. It was just like a feeling of doom.
That's magic, literally.
So yeah, you take 70 points of healing. And then I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace so we can try and sneak our way in like nothing ever happened. Like we've always gone in there.
Okay.
Like
Right.
no one saw us coming out of the alley.
May I?
Yes.
You wish to
So,
reacquire your
44.
target, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
you roll 44.
I did. I rolled a nat 20 for stealth, plus the pass without trace gives me a 44 for stealth.
And I rolled a 20.
Still good.
myself.
Still really, really good.
All right.
Just so it's like,
give me
oh
a
yeah, no, we're here all the
perception.
time.
Perception.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you're looking and looking and looking around, and you your devil sight's working just fine. You can see the tops of the roofs or whatever, but whatever you were following has done a good job of hiding from you.
Okay. Would I have known if it jumped across or anything like that?
You're not certain from the angle you're at. I mean, you can't see all the connecting rooftops, so you don't know if it's still on the one above you or if it's jumped to another, but it's not jumped over your head that you know of.
Okay. Screw it. Shoot a fireball up in the air and light up the roofs.
There you go. You're welcome, Dan.
So, as soon as you guys turn from owl form into humanoid form, and the two of you are investigating around the outside, and Ducks just got back after throwing the dart out in the courtyard, this huge fireball explosion goes off north of you above the city.
Well, I'm kind of glad we stealthed and went into the house. I rolled past without a trace, so she's got 44. I've got 20. It's just like, nope, 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 nope.
Oh, look. Looks like Brother Mayai's in the area.
That's right.
Somebody
Only
is
two-
casting fireball. Whether or not it's Brother Maya is a different story.
Yeah.
So half the regiment of guards that was investigating this breaking and entering have now taken off and running up towards the north part of the city. Not to mention other guards nearby.
Does that
Rocks,
mean
the
we have
fireball,
a clearer path to get in?
No, there's still guards investigating.
Oh, look, all your friends have run away. You sure you don't need our help now?
Would you like to spend the night in the stockades?
No, I just don't want your captain to be mad at you.
Well, he'll be mad at me or he'll be mad at them. You don't need to be involved in this. If I let you involved, then I would definitely lose my job. So please, let us do our jobs.
Or do you want us just to make sure the perimeter is safe for you?
Why
Nobody's
don't
trying
you
to sneak
go
up on you.
home? Are you involved in
like-
this?
I like the nighttime. I'm
Are
a
you-
tiefling.
Are you involved in this?
Involved in what? I don't even know where we are.
You're awfully nosy about what's going on in here, so
Well, when you
maybe-
see the
maybe our
entire
captain will
town
have some
guard running
questions
towards
for you.
something.
yes, normal people run the other way.
Well, I'm not normal. I'm a tiefling.
From the shadow, you get a telepathic message from the now disappeared ducks. He just lets you know that he's planted some drow evidence in there. They'll find it. So I don't think we need to interfere with this investigation. Just let them do their jobs and go the wrong direction.
Okay.
Did you see
I
that
mean,
fireball? Let's go see what the hell that was all about.
all right. Well, I mean, if you're sure you don't need our help or my help, I guess
He's
I'll
already
go on
he's
about
already
my
turned
business.
away from you and is walking back
Oh.
inside.
Okay. And do I see anything out of the ordinary? Just,
Other than ducks jumping in and out of trees, no,
I mean, where they're investigating or anything.
not currently, because everybody else has already disappeared. Ducks can sit there and tell you that they're the ones that broke into this house.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
I
I'm
wonder what they're
gonna
going to think of the horse
Would
trade.
he though?
mosey on down the street to wherever Dux is and pick him back up,
All right,
and
and
we'll head toward the fireball.
that's done. That's taken care of. So, may I? I'll allow you to do one more. Actually, no. Soon as
No.
your fireball goes off in the sky above and lights up the entire roof, you're now blind. No, you're not blind. God damn it.
Yeah.
No, you're not blind. Not because of that. Because that would mean nothing to you with double sight. So you wouldn't even know about it. So, let's see.
You're blind. Darkness?
Yeah, I
My
forget
old
he's got
friend.
double sight, so.
Well, whoever cast darkness sure doesn't know that he has devil sight.
That's what I'm saying. It's there. May I? You get advantage, by the way. For whatever. So you want to give me another perception check? You can, because
Illumination.
he doesn't know that you can't see him. If you could see him, or whatever the hell the damn thing is. For some reason, I can't roll from the sheet for some reason.
Shit. Fuck me in the gonads.
Tried, man. I tried.
Did you get a
No,
advantage from earlier at all?
he's using advantage now.
Okay, I was just checking.
That was a roll with advantage.
Oof. That's all I can say.
You know what? I have a -1 to my perception. I feel your pain.
All right.
Not
I guess the
tonight.
fates aren't in my cards.
So let's see if it'll let me do it this time. Nope, it just rolled. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. But it only gave the roll. It didn't add to the roll, so that's gonna be a okay. Got it. You're looking the opposite direction, and you think maybe something moved, but you're not too certain because with an 8 perception to the 23 stealth that I just did, you're.
You got use 5 more charges from the wand. Recon by fire. You've seen Tim the Enchanter, right?
But I will tell you this.
Probably scared the shit out of him, at least.
Not long after you fired that off, and you were looking around to see if you can see something, you see both ends of the road from where you're at, probably about 20 feet from you. There are, we'll say, 5-guard city watch on one side, about 5 or 6 on the other side, and they've all stopped, and they're all looking around, and they're like sticking their hands forward and pulling it back out, or pulling it back towards them. I mean, you don't see what they're doing or why they're doing it, but you see the reaction that they get when they run up to a globe of darkness in the middle of the street.
Is there a... Do I see a way to get out without being seen by them?
Well, you know that you're standing right in the middle of the street and you just cast a fireball, and they've not pointed at you, they've not hollered at you, they're not running towards you. So, I mean, there's building nearby, there's an alleyway off to the side you could probably go towards if you're just trying to get away from them.
Well,
But you're fine.
since they're not doing anything, I can see them like reaching out. I'm going to assume something was cast on me.
Well, I mean, you can see him like stick his hands up, and he's like wiggling his fingers, and he's looking at his hand, but he's like confused.
I'll cast detect magic. Do I see a glow around me?
Yes, you
Okay.
do realize you're in the you're in a spell.
Okay. I will walk down the
And,
alley away from them.
Your detect magic tells you it's an evocation spell, and knowing that you have, I'm sure you're able to figure it out.
Oh yeah, you've cast it many times.
You've cast
Yeah.
it yourself. You know that you can see through it, so you're certain that, well, the way they're acting and with the evocation, the detect magic, you know that somebody probably cast a globe of darkness on you.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's
I'm
no
going-
longer called globe of darkness. It's just darkness.
I'm going to go down the back alley and then start heading towards the direction of the building that had the kids in it to see if I can pick up a trail.
All right. I will remind you, you were nowhere
Mhm.
near the kids when you saw the shadow.
Okay.
So are you still heading that direction?
Where area am I in?
You're near the merchant ward, but you're the north end of it.
North end of the merchant ward, and the merchant ward is where the kids were.
Yes, that is you, and you're within blocks from them.
Okay. Was the direction the shadow was initially running, was it south or east or west?
Initially, it just went over the top of a building nearby, like it was trying to stay out of sight. As far as direction, I don't know what direction you were facing at the time, but it was at your left. So
I
we're
don't
going to
know what
say
direction I was.
technically you might have been heading north. It moved east. I mean west.
Okay. And I take it the alleyways to my east.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'll go through the alleyway and start heading uh, down and around to see if I can catch any glimpse.
Okay. Are you trying
southern.
to sneak around, or are you just walking and looking?
I'll pick up my pace a little bit. Like I heard the explosion, I was coming to investigate type deal, and trying to not knowing exactly where the fireball went off. I'm just running around.
You got to ham it up and go, hey, did you guys see a bright light?
Did you see
And
the
I'll-
size of that chicken? Sorry.
No.
We're in the spirit world, asshole. They can't see us. Sorry.
Oh, good.
I get in a little, a little TV trivia every now and then. Anybody name that movie?
I wasn't actually paying attention. Sorry.
Oh, I see how it is.
What?
You see my perceptions. I haven't been paying attention.
All right, so you're heading down the east alleyway, and what direction are you trying to head from there?
South. See if I can loop around and then catch anything that may be heading that direction.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Got it.
You're
Noted.
headed south. Which way would Rock be coming from if he, saw the fireball and started running from the
Are
ridge
you
area?
heading towards the fireball?
Oh yeah. Once I saw the fireball, I thought, oh, that's me. He's in trouble.
Okay, so
I
you would
just
be
took
coming
running
from
towards-
the west, southwest.
And you're still invisible, right?
Okay, so yeah, I'll be invisible. all
So
night.
give me a
Let's have to shoot
perception.
something.
Give me a perception.
Oh, is it foggy? None of us can see anything.
No, it's clear sky. I mean, there is some clouds moving in from the north, but I mean, other than that, it's pretty clear.
The two people who have devil sight can't see shit in the dark.
I mean,
it's
yeah,
just
there's no moon currently out right now, but that's about it.
Oh, and I think Dux also saw the fireball and started running. Let's see if he can at least spot. Yeah, he immediately spots May I.
Well, Mayai's not trying to hide. It looks like.
Yeah.
And
No.
you also notice on your side about 6 guards have stopped in the middle of the street and are looking funny, and you can see Mayai duck into an alleyway.
There's a little confusion because he doesn't. May I usually make those? Oh, he's trying to dupe them away from him. So Dux comes running up to you, May I, and says, well,
Oh wait, Dux
you
doesn't have
threw a
double
fire-
sight. I thought that was Sergeant Rock that ran up there.
Oh, well, yeah. Rock will get up there and he'll see the dome and look through it and figure out what's going on.
Because
Duck's way faster than Rock, so I think Dux gets there first.
but Dux was with
In
Corporal
darkness.
Punishment doing something else.
Yes.
With Sergeant Rock was off with.
Oh, he was already
Yeah,
right.
Sergeant Rock was
Yeah.
somewhere other than with Dux at the time. And Dux and Corporal Punishment were doing their whole investigating around the house, trying to get involved in the
Getting evidence.
investigation.
That was
When half the
worthwhile.
guards already took off and was heading that direction.
All right.
And I didn't realize that was Duck's perception you rolled. I thought it was yours doing something.
Well, the 8 was Rock and the 31 was Dux, but Dux won't show up.
With the 8, you do see the guards in the middle of the street because they're not hiding. They're trying to figure out what the hell is blocking their way. But you don't see, well, nope. So May I said he wasn't hiding when he took off down that alleyway.
Right.
So I'll even with an 8, I'll say you saw him duck down the alley.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so a voice comes from invisibility behind you going, what's the fireball for? Are you in trouble?
There's a guy on the roof. I lost him, so I lit up the rooftops to see if I could find him. He cast darkness on me, which I didn't realize until the guards came. And I don't know what direction he headed. Couldn't tell what it was, but someone's running around on the roof. We need to make sure the kids are safe.
Yeah, okay. Well, then I'll go, I'll head east from here. You continue south. We'll look for this good thing on the roof.
Was he originally heading east or west? West, I think you said, right?
Last
It's
time,
originally heading
when you
west.
initially saw him duck behind something, it was to the west.
West. Okay.
Since then, you have no idea.
All right. Sure, my
Because-
8 didn't see him.
Hmm?
I say, you sure my 8 didn't see him?
Right, did not see them. It's a shame you don't have an owl flying around the sky near you, looking around.
That would be
They-
great.
They might see them, but they're not here. They're back at the inn, pretending nothing's ever happened.
I'll tell you
Well,
what,
I mean,
look at
it's like, okay, you're here, everything's fine. We'll just sneak you inside. Boom! Okay, we're just gonna go inside.
Yeah, plausible deniability is a very important thing in my line of work.
It's like, yeah, no, we were here. What? We weren't there. We've always been here. Yeah, of course.
Well, Rock will say to me, well, I'll tell you what, if we're looking down on rooftops, we should have aerial surveillance. Once you get on the carpet with me, and he'll pull out the carpet, which appears out of the invisibility, says, hop on, we're going for a sky ride.
Okay.
I can show you the world.
So it looks like there's just a kind of a cleric riding around on a carpet, but there's another guy with him. You just don't see him.
Okay. So you pop out the carpet, you fly into the sky, and give me. We're just gonna openly do this.
Yeah.
Give
And
me
I'm going to
perception.
go check to starboard, and I'll check to port. And I'll be scanning to the left side.
I mean, theoretically, you've told the guards that you're trying to help protect them from the kids, and it's coming up on the night where one might get stolen. So,
Yeah.
And when a very high-fluting individual's house was broken into,
yeah, you're helping. You're helpful.
it's not suspicious at all.
Okay,
Because
so
they're not trying to hide. So,
That
you
drove probably
rolled
broke
a
in there looking for kids.
17. All right, so you're looking, and from your vantage point, it looks like the rooftops are clear.
Maybe we should fly right over to the, so the kids that were in that basement, those guys are probably all secure.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
Should we perch up on rooftops near the shop?
My concern is that we might lead, if we draw attention to that shop, we might lead the bad guys right to it. So I want to avoid going over to that shop.
Or should we go and talk to the guards, let them know that, hey, I saw someone running across the rooftops. I saw him cast this darkness spell and try to hit me with a fireball.
Yeah.
What were you doing in the sky?
Yeah. In fact,
you know, when I first came to the group, I thought you guys wouldn't like how deceptive I am, but I'm realizing.
Oh,
Hard for
I
you.
cannot lie, but I can see through them like butter.
So I'll tell you the commands for the carpet. You fly and inform the guards. I will remain invisible and go to that shop. So that probably won't lead anybody to those kids. And I'll just make sure that no shadowy figures go there.
All right, I will land around the corner from the guards, pick up the roll, throw it in my handy haversack, and run towards the guards.
Halt! Who goes in?
Hey, I've been trying to get a hold of y'all. I've been trying to follow this guy that's been running across the rooftops. He cast this spell on me. When he realized it didn't work, he tried to shoot me with a fireball, but don't know how the hell he missed me. But he was up on this roof. I couldn't find him. I'm been trying to chase him down. From our earlier investigation tonight, it's roughly the time frame for another kid to disappear, so I am just trying to stop that.
You think this is part of the kidnappings?
I think so. What we found so far was a drow.
Where have you been tonight?
I've been patrolling.
What parts of town?
This part mostly.
You've not been over near the mansions at all tonight.
No. Where are the mansions?
Being honest, I love
I don't even know where I'm at.
Yeah.
I've just been following the road. When I saw that guy, I've been following him.
Just southwest of here. Now, what
Oh.
direction did you say this shadowy creature, person, or whatever, was moving?
I was heading north, and I saw him over on that rooftop there. And when he realized I spotted him, he tried to cast this spell on me, and then realized I still could see him. He tried to kill me with fireball. But I think he may have slipped on a freaking shingle or something because it blew up above me.
And this is about the time the fireball went off, so it was after the... Alright. Why don't you go find you someplace to sleep? We'll continue our investigation on it. More than likely, it's probably just the thieves that stole something from one of the manors. We'll look into it.
Well, like I said, the investigations that I've done so far into these children.
We'll look into it. I'm sure it's part of the theft. Don't worry about it.
Well, would it be alright if I hang out down near the shops?
Down near the shops? What do you need to hang out near the shops for?
Because I need to continue my patrolling if that's okay. I don't want kids disappearing on me again. I've been tracing this guy in several countries.
I mean,
Yeah.
What are you, Interpol?
Yes.
It's a fact. I guess you do
Yes.
a check to find out it's true.
Just stay out of our way and let us investigate what we're investigating.
Okay. But yeah, he was on that roof, and I have no idea where he went from there. That's when all hell broke loose.
Oi, Joan, go look at it. And one of the skinnier ones goes and starts trying to climb the freaking side of the building. Let's see, how will he do? Oh yeah, he ain't doing very well at all. He'll get about like a little up, slip back down. Use the bloody ladder on the other side of the building, you daft idiot. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a ladder over there. Thank you. Sorry. There's nobody up here. And you just stick around?
I will try to stay out of the way and kind of slowly walk to the west a little bit and then down south to keep an eye on the rooftops. And unless they give me more shit, and then I'll go back to the damn thing.
Okay. So you keep your eyes on the rooftops.
And Rock is covering the shop with the kids in the basement.
All right.
Actually,
So-
before I leave, I'm going to ask him if it'd be all right if I have ability to fly. Would that cause any issue with the guards while I'm keeping watch on the roof?
I don't give a fuck what you do. Just stay out of our way.
Okay, I'll pull out the rug and fly up and scan the rooftops as I'm
All right, well, give me a perception.
basically doing a grid search.
Yep, give me a perception.
Come on.
Wait, before you roll,
Oh,
I was going to just buy you a GUI award for advantage.
Well,
oh,
you can use it next time. Have you used the one that Tara gave you, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so with your 11, you don't see anybody on the rooftops, but you do see a woman in the streets waving at you. Now you
Okay.
have advantage for whatever else.
Okay, I will come down and like float right beside her. Did you see him?
I'm sorry. Did I see who?
The guy on the roof, or the person on
No,
the
I
roof?
saw you flying on the carpet, and I thought I'd ask you what on earth you're doing up there.
Or if there's like some humanoid running across rooftops. I'm investigating the missing children, so I'm
Children?
trying to
Oh
Yes.
Lord, I hope the children are safe. But you say you saw someone.
Does she seem a little
Hold on.
iffy?
Hold on.
Is
Hold
this
on.
Does she
Hold
seem
on.
thief guilty?
Hold on. Let me roll for
Split
this.
everything up.
So this is
Of course, I have a passive of 18. So.
oh well shit.
You just hit my passive with that insight roll.
Yeah, something's a little off about her. When you mentioned children, it kind of piqued her interest.
May I ask who you are?
Alora.
Alora.
Was that one of the paladins that was in the basement?
Oh,
Uh,
why am I writing that down? Okay. Uh, let's see. I'm going to see if I can do like a detect magic at will and see if I notice any kind of magical disguise.
You're trying to detect magic?
Yep.
And that requires what?
Nothing.
No? No,
Oh,
nothing?
you mean
Somatic?
Yeah. Let me da, 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 verbal and schematic or somatic.
Uh, yeah, you go to move your hands and say something, she slaps your hand. What are you trying to do? Get fresh with me?
No, I don't believe you are just normal citizen walking through here.
Why,
Who are
I
you?
never.
So why are you trying to disguise yourself?
Disguise myself? I'm not disguising myself. God damn it. Fine, fine, fine. Yes, I have disguised myself because I didn't want to be seen.
Are you the one I've been chasing?
Oh, heavens forbid, no, I've not been on any rooftops tonight at all. What?
Insect
Look at
flare.
my shoes. She's wearing rather high heeled shoes. Do you see these shoes look like you could walk on roofs with them? No.
I
Do you want to
touched your
insight
shoe.
that? Do you touch her shoe?
Yeah.
You go to reach her leg and she moves it back. My, you really are handsy, aren't you?
I'm just making sure that's not an illusion. Actually, I should be able to do an intelligence check on that, right? See if I see
Yeah,
through it.
yeah, you can.
Yeah, if it is a spell.
Nope.
Well, if
Totally
it was
fails.
a spell, you still couldn't see through it, so.
So, what is your interest with these children? You seem awfully interested when
You
I
were the one
mentioned
that
it.
mentioned them.
Yes,
I haven't
and it
seen any
piqued
children
your
in town in a
interest.
long time because I've not seen any in town for a while.
Well, I'm not going to tell you that they were moved out of town so you couldn't come back and steal any.
Why would I steal children?
Because I can't tell what you are and.
Why, I am what you see. I am a female elf. Now, if you have any issues, I will take my leave. I just was trying to be friendly. And she will turn and start walking away.
Yeah, methinks she doth protest too much. Fireball her.
I don't think she protects too much.
I will cast.
She's moody.
Old
Die.
What do I got? What do I got? What do I
A
got? I know I
charm?
got something. Yes, somewhere, somehow, something. Don't tell me I don't have it prepared. Damn it, Janet.
The one day I have a
Uh,
charm spell prepared, you don't.
Yeah. Uh. Fuck. I don't want to do that really. Uh. I know this is the one I want to do. No.
You're gonna hurt her.
Everybody loves that spell.
The bad thing is that one hurts.
Well, then I could get my blood for some greater demon. Oh,
If she dies.
yeah. I'm going to continue following her. If I notice any guards, I'm going to try to wave them down. Because I don't have manacles, I don't have anything.
So you're following her?
I'm following her, right, standing right beside her. Then I don't trust you. I'm going to follow you.
Well, I don't trust you. Some strange man I'm just trying to say hi to starts getting handsy in a dark alley. Guards! Guards!
I'm calling guards too. Guards! They already know I'm looking for someone trying to steal the children, and you're.
Yes, can we help you? What is the problem here? This man is
She's the
accosting me
one
in the
though
middle
I've
of the
been looking
street.
for. I haven't touched you.
You tried grabbing my leg.
You are the one that's been seeking out these children.
I am not.
I'll cast detect
I have
magic.
not been on. I have not been on a roof. I have not chasing after you. I just waved at you. You come down. You try to cast some
You're
spell on
hiding
me.
something.
I don't want you casting a spell on me.
detect magic.
You cast detect
detecting
magic.
magic. Yeah.
All right. You cast detect magic, and it does appear that she is carrying some magic implements.
Okay. But she's not changing her look or anything.
Does not appear to be changing her look magically. No.
Okay. Right. She seemed awfully curious about what I was doing with the children.
You're the one that mentioned children. I just asked about it.
Uh-huh. I don't trust her.
You're
What
the
is
ones
the woman
accosting me.
being out in the middle of the night?
What's that got to do with anything? Am I
We
not
have
allowed
everything
to
going-
walk in the middle of the night because I'm a woman? Not
With
only are you
everything that's
handsy,
going
you're
on-
sexist too.
With everything that's going on, how do we know that you weren't
I would
the
like
one
to
that was
file
on the
a formal
rooftop?
complaint against this gentleman.
I would like to file a complaint against her.
What is your complaint there, sir?
She
Yes. How about
she sexually harassed me.
he looks at you. He looks at her. Sir, why don't you come with us?
Well, I mean, did she?
I am a man of the cloth.
Yeah, you really don't look like it. Let's see.
Oh, jeez.
And she says you sexually harassed her by trying to grab her leg. Is that true?
No,
You didn't try to grab her leg.
no. Why did I grab her leg?
Well, she's got a fine leg there, sir.
If you say so.
I think maybe we should take you both downtown and try to sort this out. It's above my pay grade.
That's fine with me. As long as she gets off the streets, then the children are safe.
That's very presumptuous of you. thinking I'm the reason children are disappearing. You're the one that mentioned it flying around in the air in your flying carpet. How do we know
Because I've been
you're not the one
tracking.
taking the children?
I just got into town yesterday.
Well,
You
that's a
can talk
likely
to Captain,
excuse.
talk to the guards. You can talk to the barkeep at the burnt whatever
Brown
inn.
plaster.
You don't even know where you're
Yes.
staying at, and we're supposed to believe you have nothing to do with this?
Like I said, I've been here for a freaking day. I don't remember all the damn stores' names. And we've already talked to the guards, letting them know we'll be investigating the missing children because I've been traveling all over this country and several islands down below trying to track down this guy. And when you get all excited when I was talking about children, makes you suspicious.
Well, I like children, and I've not seen any in weeks.
That sounds like a hag. What, you cook these children?
Do I look like a hag to you?
I don't know. You could be.
You
disguising
cast your
yourself.
detect magic and know that I'm not disguising myself magically. A
Yeah,
hag-
not magically. You could be have good fucking makeup artists. How do I know?
I don't care how much makeup you have. You're not going to fix a hag to look like this.
It's too bad I wasn't.
Uh,
We're gonna need the rest.
Have you seen some of the YouTube videos? That's not true.
What is YouTube? But yeah, you are now being escorted by 5 guards to whatever local precinct they have.
All right, I'll put it in my log here. May I got arrested?
They sit you down at a table. You are giving your statement to one officer. She's sitting at another table or another desk, and she's giving her statement to an officer.
mhm.
So, you say she sexually assaulted you or harassed you. In what
Yes.
manner did she do so?
She was whistling and waving at me and trying to be all flirtatious. I told her I was a man of the cloth, and I'm out here just trying to protect the children. And she ended up getting a little too excited about trying to find out where the children were. So
So she asked
I
you
was-
specifically where the children were.
not in those direct words.
So she didn't ask you where the children were. Which is it, sir? Did she ask you or did she not? And how did she sexually assault you?
I didn't
other
say
than
assault. I
whistling-
said harass.
Oh, harass. My bad.
Catcalling is harassment.
Yes.
My bad. You said harassment, not assault. My apologies. So she whistled at you and you
Yes.
went to her. Apparently. Why did you not just walk away?
Because prior to this, I've been tracking a guy that's been
So you were
creature that's
tracking a
been-
guy on the rooftops, as you were saying. So you decided to stop
I
and answer a
assumed
woman
it was a-
whistling at you.
I assumed it was a guy. It may not be a guy. I don't know.
Yes,
I
it's not always,
saw a dark
it's not always
shadow.
right to assume.
I saw a dark shadow jumping across roof to rooftops, and apparently there was a burglary that happened somewhere. One of the guards was asking me about that earlier.
Yes, we have
And-
another department working on that right now. Apparently,
Okay.
somebody broke into a place, blah, blah, blah. None of your concern. But, so,
But
you were
see
whistled
this-
at. You flew down and engaged in conversation with this woman. At any point in time, did she try to solicit you for any favors?
Not in those exact words.
So, what words did she actually use?
She was just whispering. Well, not whispering, but talking seductively.
And exactly how
And-
does talking seductively to you sound, there, sir?
Suggestively.
Yes. She wanted to know how it was, like, how you doing, things like that.
I'm still a tad bit confused, sir. Apparently, she just opened you up in conversation. So, are you
All I can
saying that
tell
if
you-
anybody was to look at you, sir, and say, "How are you doing?" that would be considered sexual harassment?
Common misconception with a
No.
lot of people in the world. general conversation.
I mean,
You
did
up
she
for
touch you at
dating?
any point in time?
She tried to. She tried to reach out, and I backed up. I am a man of the cloth. I am celibate.
Well, first of all, sir, you're not wearing any priestly robes.
I pull out my.
I don't know many priests or clerics that wear the getup you currently are wearing.
The keepers.
No,
Not the
Is that what you're looking
keepers,
for?
but the other one.
your holy
Uh,
symbol.
yes, because I'm new to this region, and I didn't want to assume
Okay,
that
so
my faith is
did
accepted
you
here.
tell her
And I-
that you are a man of the cloth and to leave you be?
Yes,
Deception.
and I will use my doohickey
You're
just in case.
you're doing. Roll me 2 ones.
Tardedly high.
Yay.
Where am I at? I'll have to take your word for it. I wasn't there myself. All right. So you'd like to form
probably
a...
just gonna come.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
you.
cut you off. I didn't mean to interrupt you, officer.
You
Go
plan
ahead,
on
what were you gonna
filing a formal retort against this woman, a formal charges.
Well, legally, it's probably just going to come down to he said, she said.
Yes,
If
and
she's willing to,
doesn't really work out that well.
yeah.
Gotta re-
If she's willing to walk away, then I will walk away, and we will no longer waste any of y'all's
Perception
time.
check.
Should have fireballed her.
Yeah, you notice she walked away 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Another guy walks up to the desk. Yeah. She said she let it slip, but if she saw him again, she's gonna file actual restraining charges against him to keep him at least what's the new going rate? 50 feet away from her at all times.
She's the one that's taking the damn children. Can one of your guards be on her? She's probably heading to
I
where
know a
they
couple
are.
guards that wouldn't mind, but that's I mean, it's going a little farther, buddy. I
Is
thought you
she-
said you were
you-
the one assaulted, and now you're talking like this. Hey, Mark,
you know
go
her?
sit down. I'll take care of it. This is mine. I'll file his report. You just deal with hers.
Yeah.
So,
Time to walk.
apparently, she's decided to drop any charges she was going to file against you if you would just stay away from her. So I would suggest maybe doing just that.
Well, if she's going after the children, then I'll have to let you know that I will be in proximity because I'm stopping her from taking the children.
I assume so, I suppose. I mean, yeah, it is the city watch's job after all.
Do you know for sure if she's from this town? If she's part of
Aye,
this town?
she's been here for years.
Where's she work?
She
So I'm-
doesn't work.
no, not-
She is actually married to a nobleman up in the North Ward.
Oh man, you're in trouble.
Okay.
So I would say it's probably a good thing she doesn't wish to file charges. Now her husband, on the other hand, he's a bit of a cuss. He might file charges, or he might just file other things, if you know what I mean. He doesn't like men messing with his wife.
Well, I won't do anything, but if he comes at me, I will defend myself.
I wouldn't expect any less. So anyway, I will go and file your paperwork. Just stay away from her, man. I mean, yes, she is very attractive, but it's not worth it. Trust me.
Like I said, I'm celibate. I can't
Between you
engage
and
in
me,
that.
I know you're lying. I saw the way you looked at her. That's not the celibate man.
the Lord challenges us in certain ways.
Aye, you're full of crap, but go ahead. Have a nice day.
Okay.
And yeah,
I
he
will get
probably
up.
believes that you believe that, but for some odd reason, it's just it's kind of hard for him to believe it. But your
Okay.
deception checks enough that he thinks you believe it,
Okay.
and you're free to go.
Okay. I will get up, walk out, send a message to Sarge describing this elven woman and let him know what happened. And then I'm going to get up and kill the spider that looks like he's wanting to come at me. Then I'll head back to the tavern.
All right.
What time is it about this time?
Wow. After all this, that's one bell.
Oh,
Ooh, dark 30.
Oh,
Right back.
jeez.
Well, Rock will continue to surveil the shop, but he'll turn his short rest into a long rest.
All right. And everybody else is back at the inn.
I'm
mm-hmm.
still
Yeah.
walking around the town, looking, riding Fred, looking around.
All right. Like I said, it's about one bell. Give me a perception. And how long you staying out?
Well, for a little while, because I'm not really sure everything that was going on.
Well,
Nah, 20.
at one point in time, you do notice, we'll say with your nat 20 there, you did see Mai and an elven woman, a rather tall elvish woman, and about 5 city watch make their way towards you would only assume is a precinct where the city watch tends to gather. And after about 5 minutes, the elven woman leaves. And then about 5-10 minutes later, Brother Mai leaves. Other than that, you do notice some people milling around the streets here and there, but nothing out of the ordinary.
And do I know where the elven lady looks to be going?
She's heading north, back
Can
towards
I?
the richer district.
I'm just gonna follow behind at a very far distance.
She's giving me a hell of a night. That poor lady.
I mean, I have my goggles on, so I can see pretty far.
And you're not staying hidden or nothing?
No, it just looks like I'm looking in the windows, looking around, taking in the town.
All right. Well, she does clock you. She notices you. Let's see.
I mean, I'm an alicorn and I'm a tiefling, so
Yes,
kind of hard to hide me.
you're definitely seen. She walks over to a couple city watch and whispers to them and points in your direction. And then
And I'll stop where I'm at and look at the bushes and flowers, and if there are any shops or anything, I'll look in the windows.
and then she will
You gonna
continue walking on. You follow her?
Yeah, I'm just gonna head in the same direction she's going. Not, like I said, not being
Excuse
too
me,
obvious.
madam.
Yes.
I hate to do this, but is there some place you've got to be?
No, not really. I was taking a night walk, getting my horse some fresh air, and
Well, you spooked the madam, and she did come to us and bring it to our attention that she thought maybe she was being followed. She was accosted earlier tonight by
Oh,
some
goodness.
strange bald-bearded man. And
Oh,
I
that's
guess
terrible.
she was concerned that maybe you were with him or associated with him.
I don't think I know anyone that fits that description.
No? Okay. He's a cleric of some sort, apparently.
Hmm.
Says he just recently came into town. And how long have you been here?
Oh, well, I came from Barrymore a couple of days ago.
From Barrymore.
Yes, I was there at the Coliseum watching the fights.
The fights were only 5 days ago. How
No,
did you...
it's been longer than that since I left Barrymore. I mean, it's a very long journey here.
Yes, usually by ship, and then you have to travel up the river to get here.
Oh yes, I left Barrymore a really long time ago.
Oh, well, what
I
brings you
just
to
don't.
our
I don't
town?
remember when. Huh?
I said, what brings you to our town?
Oh, I was looking to do some shopping, finding some stuff to shop for, and
Um,
your town has lovely shops. I love it
yes,
here.
yes, they do. Unfortunately, they
Your merchants
closed.
are very nice. Oh yes, I hope to go to more shops tomorrow. I just thought I'd take a night walk with my horse, get him some exercise, and
Okay. Well, I don't wish to hold you up anymore, but be careful. This old chap apparently got a little handsy with her, and you know.
disgraceful.
So yes, if you see him, he's apparently the description he's about yay high. He describes may I to a T.
Okay.
Because
I
I'm like,
will definitely keep my eyes out if I see him. I will certainly keep my distance. He sounds like a
he,
rogue to me.
he sounds like a real creeper if you ask me.
Yes,
Anyway, have a good evening,
you
and
do as well.
they step off to the side and continue their patrol. And by this time, she is nowhere to be seen.
I'll continue walking north back to where the estate was,
All right,
and then if I don't see anything, I'll head back to the stables.
you get back towards the estate. There's still guards in there investigating. Give me a perception. All right. You do notice that one of them has apparently found said dart that ducks threw into the thing.
Okay. I'll just circle around and kind of chuckle to myself.
All right. And how long you plan on traversing through town?
I'll just go back to the stables now, and I'll meet up with the party for breakfast.
All right. So you get back to the stables. It's around 2 bells. So it's around 2 in the
Okay.
morning.
Take a nap then.
Sergeant Rock, you are still keeping an eye on where the kids are at, correct?
Yep, I'm keeping watch and getting a long rest in.
All right. Everybody else, may I? Did you go back to the inn?
I circled up a little bit more after I told Rock to keep an eye out for the witch, the hag, and if I couldn't catch that guy that was on the roof or girl or whoever was on the roof, then I'll head back
All right.
so I can get some sleep.
Then you all make it back. You guys get your. You gonna get a full long rest, or you just gonna take half a night?
Take a full long.
All right, so 8 hours.
I'm just gonna take a short rest.
I'm going full.
I want to first sit down in the bar area and see if there's anybody waiting for me at all, because I was told they would be back.
That's
If they
right.
don't show up by 2 bells, because they said they would find me here. They didn't say exactly when. They said I had until 12 to do it, but that could have been because of the gala.
Well, you guys were back prior to
Yeah.
the 1 bell
Yeah,
thing. The 1 bell thing was him. So you guys get back, and you say you're gonna sit in the commons area and see if somebody comes to you.
Well, first I want to go to my room and look at this thing that we damn near died for.
Okay, you want to look at the thing you damn near died for.
Yeah, I want to see. I remember the picture of it. I want to, because it's in the Hangouts. But I want to see if I recognize it from anything that I might have had any knowledge of from being in the fencing and acquisitions trade before I was taken.
Hold on.
Excuse me.
I want to see if there's anything in particular as far as its description for you. But you're not gonna, not too much.
Okay.
Hold on. Trying to actually find the description I'd written down for it, so I can give you some more information on it. All right. Okay. So tell me what all you just looking at it, observing it.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking it over, seeing if anything jogs my memory on something I might have heard about or seen before.
Give me a. We'll give you. You give me a bit of a history check if you want to. See if you can figure out anything.
Nope.
No. No.
That's a 5.
No.
It's pretty. All right. Well, it was worth a try. If I don't recognize anything about it, I'm not going to mess with it. I would wrap it in a piece of cloth so it wouldn't be, flashy. Tuck it in a pocket because it's not very large, and then head back down and order a shot and a chaser.
Okay.
Because
Does anybody else go down there with you?
I don't know.
I'm down there.
All right. So, looking around the rooms. Let's see.
Because it's
It's
before midnight.
pretty good evening. So it's pretty packed. It's got a few people at the bar drinking, a couple people sitting over, tables here and there having their dinner. By time midnight hits, some of them start to file out. By time one bell strikes, there's maybe 3 people left. You got a couple that are having, drinks and having a nice little quiet conversation up in the back corner near the fireplace. And then you have an older gentleman who's passed out drunk on the bar. You've actually seen the bartender, like pry his fingers loose from the glass he was drinking out of and dump it, start washing it, put it away. A little after one bell, closer to 2, he's the passed out drunk is the only one left in the bar, except
All
for the
right.
2 of you.
I'll head back to the rooms then. That's fine. They said they'd find me. They didn't say when.
They just said they wanted it done before 12.
Okay. So you get up to head back to your room. Give me a perception. As good as your history, I hope. Oh no.
Better.
You want me to throw one out there as well, or just her?
You can.
Okay.
Even though you have a higher passive, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stretch, tap myself on the back with some guidance. It's gonna be the first one plus 20 or a D4, so my passive, but 15.
The drunk at the bar starts to move, stumbles his way over to your table and sits down.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get you maybe buy me a drink? Because she took my glass.
Is he drunk?
I'll slide my glass over.
Is he actually drunk?
Passive insight.
Passive insight, it's 21. Same as my passive perception.
Yeah, mine is 11. I'm real good at taking shit, but not good at noticing anything.
Okay, so you're going to use your passive?
Yeah, I'll use my passive.
All right. He appears to be drunk.
You all right there for a minute? I'll reach over and tap them on the shoulder.
Huh?
Do they
What?
twitch?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're sitting here with her. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to move in on your girl here. I just was coming to sit down because, there's nobody else here.
Mind if I help you out real quick?
Sure, buy me a drink. I could really use a drink.
It's
Are they going to refuse a lesser restoration if I cast it on their shoulder?
You asking them to cast it on their shoulder?
I asked them if they would be all right if I helped them out real quick.
Will you buy me a drink?
right. Give me 1 second before you do. Okay.
That's not buying me a drink, man. I wanted a drink.
Oh, we can buy you one
I
later.
didn't want you making me fucking sober. I don't sit here all day drinking to be sober.
Right. I'm going to look at. Jeez Louise. Serge, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to say a nonsensical sentence to you. You're not going to understand it at all, but I'm looking at you. And in Thieves' Cant, I'm going to say, if you're here for a pickup, you need to make it a little bit more clear because my friend just thinks you're a drunk. But it's going to sound like, the shoes that we ate for dinner didn't really fit right or something like that.
Well, that's your problem. You're eating shoes. What you should have been eating was just the shoe leather.
Right. May I make an insight check on this person? That's a 16 for insight.
For the most part, if you wanted a good meal, you don't eat a sauteed shoe. You spend the proper coin and get the right item, or you just get drunk.
Right. I'm going to put my hand up and see if I can get the barmaid's attention real quick.
Yes, yeah. What can I do for you?
I'd like to put a round of shots on my room, please.
For him? Oh, wait a minute. He was drunk just a moment ago. What? Did you guys do something to him?
He's better now, but if he's trying to get drunk, we can get him drunk again.
Okay, I'll go get some more shots.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
From scratch.
When they get here, I'm going to take all 3, put it in his direction, and go, sorry if my friend misinterpreted your sober up.
Not a problem. He takes it, bangs it on the table, and shoots back. He literally looks like he's about to throw himself out of the chair, and when he does, you feel something hit your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Grabs the second one, bounces it on the table, looks at you. I appreciate it. I'm almost there.
Right. If I move my feet around, is it something was it his foot that hit me, or was it something that dropped?
No, it was his foot that hit you, but he was pushing something across the floor to you.
That's what I meant. Yeah, I'm going to make sure I scoop it up a little bit, and I'll reach down, and I'm going to try and do it slyly. So would that be sleight of hand?
His foot's still there. But yes, you can do it sleight of hand if that's what you want to do. It's like hanging right above. What did you? Yeah, okay. And what exactly are you trying to do with the sleight of hand?
If he's trying to push something towards me, I want to grab it.
Yeah, you're able to get it without a problem. It's a pouch.
What is it? It's a pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And do I feel what it feels like inside? Is it my pouch?
No, it's not your pouch.
Okay.
It feels like it's got some weight to it, and there might be some change in it.
Right. I'm going to lean back and look at it.
It's a coin pouch. He's down the second glass. He's grabbed the third. He's tapped it on the table, and he's looked at you again.
I will. All right, I'll switch out the pouch down to my foot with. I'll look at him first, and again talk about shoes. And to be sure, this is the delivery we're talking about. Give me the name of the person I first had contact with or their alias, but it's going to sound like, when you order shoes here, though, it really is best if you ask for them basted or deep fried. Sauteed doesn't cut it.
Well, a lot of times you don't want to do that anyway, because the old woman who lives in the shoe has issues with those kind of deals.
This old woman have a name?
Just the old woman who sits on the
In this shoe.
No, she does not have a name. She's just the old woman who sits on the blanket. And she sometimes sells shoes. Or collects money in them. You know he's trying to point out in a roundabout way the woman who you met in the street.
Yeah. In the street?
The old woman
that took you to
right. Got it. The beggar. I was thinking about the woman that we made contact with here, Joan. But okay.
Which is the same one.
Okay. So I
Just
will
different disguise.
I'll drop the bag down onto my shoe and pass it the same way that he did. Can I use the same sleight of hand, or do you want a new one?
No, we'll leave it the way it is. So, yeah, he takes the shot back. Of course, like the first two, he leans way back in the chair as he takes it. And then as he comes forward, he slides it back towards him. Oh, well, that's a good start. I'll I'll be sure to leave you to it. Thank you for the drinks, and I appreciate it. But my good man, when a man's drunk in his whiskey like I was, you don't fucking make him sober. It's not a good deal. Sometimes it pisses him off.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
I'm
noticed that
getting
before.
there. All right, just a few more shots and I should be drunk again. He gets up and stumbles towards the bar.
Make it back to your place safely, right? And I'll walk out and go towards my rooms.
Okay.
Did anyone else ever come back to the inn?
I was assuming, well, nope, Sergeant Rock's not. I think Ducks came back about the same time you did or a little later.
Mhm.
So I don't know if any of
He
them are
was
staying
on-
down.
he was with
May
Papa.
I's not back yet because May I is being detained. And Corporal Punishment is staying at the stables anyway, but once 2 o'clock hit, she went back to the stables, so she was never here.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 10 minutes to scry on May I?
Okay.
Are we doing that back at the room, not in the bar?
After your little encounter
Yeah.
with the drunk.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you scry on him, and then your scry. Give me a save, I guess. There is a saving throw for scrying.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a. All right. So I have knowledge of you, which is a -5 to yours, which makes it a 24 wisdom mod, and my connection. I don't have any connections to you on my person. I don't have a lock of your hair or anything, I don't believe. So yeah, it's a 24 save DC.
Well, you didn't have advantage, so he's
Didn't realize there's still
yeah, he's scrying on you. No, it doesn't matter. We just go with the first roll. So he's scrying on you, and you are currently riding the corner and making your way towards the tavern. So he catches you when he decides to scry. If he was scryed any earlier, he would have seen you with your nice little conversation with the city watch.
Making sure he's not dead.
He's not dead.
Last I saw, he was following a shady figure, and it's like,
Yeah, he's not dead. He's actually just about to come in the building when
All
your
right.
scry goes off.
all right, that'll work. I'll drop it.
And what would you like to do once you get back to your room? Delphi.
I'm going to look at the pouch, the outside of it before I open it, and then I would like to look inside.
Okay, it's just a simple pouch.
Mhm.
You open it up, it's got about 300 gold in it,
Okay.
and a note.
All right.
The note reads, not exactly as smooth as a twin blade normally works, but you've got the job done.
You did
All right.
Oh, and wait a minute, there is a PS. Oh, and the misdirection was a good touch. Ooh.
Oh, that wasn't a whisper. Damn it. Anyway, yeah, Brock's looking over the amulet.
Yeah, you look over the amulet, and I mean, how are you looking over it? I mean, it's very pretty.
Yeah, it is really cool looking. Trying to determine what kind of effects it has. I know. I don't know what kind of man
I mean, you don't have identify. Do you have detect magic?
No, doesn't even have that.
Well, I mean, I can't even tell you the school of magic it's from.
Right. Yeah, I'm not one of those ritual. I have run a lot of warlocks with the rituals, but this guy doesn't have it. I'll have to have me. I take a look at it in the morning, but I'm just trying to see if I notice anything that it might be doing for me.
When you when you turn it as the sun's risen, you turn it like as you're looking at it. What's the Molotov cocktail for?
I'm just gonna have a little bonfire there in the alley, and I'll kind of put my hand and see if it protects me from fire. I'm just guessing.
Just guessing.
I don't know. I remember an ambulance of fire resistance I had on a character, but that was like 20 years ago. But I don't know. So I just go in here and see if I take a hit point of damage, and if I'm immune to fire, I'm going to bust people.
Well, you're not immune to fire. You definitely take
Ah.
damage.
Damn
But
You're
but
vulnerable to fire now.
it.
yeah, you take 40 points of fire damage.
It was a big bonfire.
So no, you only take 10 points of fire damage.
Oh, it protects me.
I had it covered up for a reason, but apparently you were able to seduce it out your way. I was going to have you look at it and just see it look like flames dancing in the red gem, but you cast Molotov cocktail and tried to light yourself on fire, so why not? Yes, the amulet is an amulet of fire resistance.
Nice.
Cool.
Very cool.
Let's see. You have resistance to fire damage while wearing this amulet. And it just goes into how expensive they actually could be. So, there you
go. Handy.
Alright, so who's getting a short rest, who's getting a long rest? Because 2 o'clock's about the time y'all went to bed.
Taking along.
Alright, so it'll be about 10 o'clock
Taking
before...
a short rest.
Short rest.
Alright, so then you two will have a point of exhaustion for whatever comes next. Sergeant Rock, with his nice little doodad, doesn't have to worry about that. Alright, so it's now 9 minutes to 11, and the new day has started. Sergeant Rock, while you were sitting there watching the place where the children are at, you find no indication that anybody's entered or left there.
Good thing.
You do notice the door get opened when the halfling opens it up for the day. And that's where we will leave it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening. Tomorrow night we should be kicking back up with continuing our Curse of Strahd campaign with Rod as our Michael Roderick, who plays Sayer on our Friday night game as our DM. And then, of course, I believe we're going to be doing some Session Zeros next Friday for Ronnie's game that he's going to play in between waiting on the chapters to show up to continue our Gooey Cube game. Let's see, what else? Of course, Thursday night we do our Neverwinter, so you can always check back in and watch us do pretty much the same thing we do in D&D, run around without any clue what we're doing. Or I'm sorry, that's them. So, as far as that's concerned,
Hi.
have yourselves a good night. Don't forget, of course, the Extra Life thing on the 7th. And like I said, always remember we're all in this adventure together. The only way to make it through it is together. So, be kind to those near you. Treat them the way you would like to be treated yourself. And with that, we will bid you a fond farewell.
Take care.
Night.
Good night.